what's the general dummy operation? What's that? I would. Not only would I'd actually like a lot of first off, I think not only is that necessary, but not and I feel like Doug. Well. Oh, Doug. Well, hand me that guitar. Hand me that guitar, Doug. Let's get this show on the road. Here's when you'll know. Hello, everybody. It's me, Demi D, your MC, also Scoutmaster Demi. It's going to be hard to not be saying that in the future. How is everybody doing today? It's a little chilly, so I got my jacket on. And, of course, we've got ourselves day 2 of our really, really exciting Blue Moon tournament. Big shout out again to Cora, who helped sponsor and make this so possible. It was absolutely an amazing time yesterday. Had some ultra top tier exciting battles. Now, today's going to be a little more chaotic. With the difference in Switch, right? Of course, we're not going to have easy access to replays like we had yesterday. So, you know, the event is going to be a lot more live and a lot more chaotic. But again, that's just how we've done it in the past. People know how to do it. And it's going to be an extremely exciting time altogether. I'm really, really hyped for it. Let's take a quick second to look at the brackets. We are going to set this up right now. I know that we've got a really cool setup that we did yesterday in terms of being able to see all the stuff that happened. And I'm just going to bust this in right here. All right, so as we can see, we got 28 participants. Not enough not as many as yesterday. Yesterday we had 32, so we were able to increase the prizes to top 8. Unfortunately, that's not the case today. After people who dropped out, we got really close. We got to 31 before dropouts, and now we're at 28. But again, we got a pretty solid setup. We did seed the bracket in favor of people who are able to share their screens, so that even though we are on Switch, and even though that's not, an easy setup compared to, Tango being able to watch those videos really quickly, we're still doing our best to make it happen. So why don't we go ahead and go right into the Switch action. Let's see who amongst these people could have a really exciting turn 1. Obviously, these people who got buys are all people who are able to stream. I'm thinking, why don't we take a quick peek over here and see what Leonep is up to. Leonep was someone who battled yesterday, so why don't we go ahead and see what their situation is like. I think that could be kind of fun. I'm going to go ahead and bust into this bracket right here. Let's make sure I can see everything properly. Oh, maybe I picked the wrong person. Oh, I picked Mega Silver by accident. Whoops. Here, let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right, we are up against them right there. Let's mute the sound a little bit so that I'm not going to have to worry about all the various external sounds with that. I am going to go ahead and whip out the screen capture so we can see it. Let's shrink it a little bit as well. We'll throw it right here in the back. All right, nice. And then we're just going to readjust as always. And I'm thinking that's pretty good right here. Gotta put on the Battle Pressure. I'm a big fan of it. I love, you know, it's funny. I don't actually love BN4 music that much, but I do think Battle Pressure is pretty hype. I think Solix Cross got it right when he when he said that that's his favorite song. All right, we're gonna look out of that and look at this. We've got ourselves. Ooh, wow! What an unfortunate miss right there. That Erase Man would have gotten the D-Cross into the you know, the removal of traps as well, but unfortunately it seems like that didn't happen. Oh, it looks like we just ended up getting a finisher right there. So we're going to hop on over to Senpai and see what Senpai is up to. And that's really nice too. That means I can set up this music and this player 1 versus player 2 pretty easily. Oh, did we just put... Okay. This is... and this is, again, the joy with Switch, right? It's like, we're going to be, like, stumbling in the middle of rounds and battles. If anyone... if any of the people who got a buy round 1, like Mega Silver, I know you're in chat right now, you can let us know when you're about to start your match. That would be really awesome, because then you can definitely stream it, and we can definitely watch you from the get-go, so that'll be really, really helpful. Yeah, hey there, Paradigm. Good luck to Switch players when home. I know I'm with you, Paradigm. I know it would be great to have you in here, too, but, you know, definitely all well all together. But yes, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, Symes using BDT. Is that right? Wait, is Symes playing today? I don't think Symes is playing today, is he? I don't think I saw him on the bracket, but maybe, oh, you're talking about maybe the N1 stream today? The N1 stream? Yeah, it's unfortunate we synced up in that way. I really got to find better times to, you know, so there's a little less overlap. I think that would be really good. But yeah, we should definitely update these names. It's very true. And it's looking like maybe... Ooh, it looks like the next round is going to happen right now. So this is Senpai. This is from Senpai's perspective. Let's take a quick peek at the bracket and see what exactly Senpai is going up against. Okay, Senpai versus Powerline Max. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I get it now. I understand what Cha was saying now. He was teasing me because the names were not updated. All right, now I understand. All right, very, very good. Very good stuff. Okay, we're back to it. I am going to go back to the stream as well. Let's get that going right there. Make sure that we are all set to go. Yeah, well, that'll be really cool. So, we did not really get to see much of either player's folder. The Tomahawk Muramasa D-Cross was insane, Paradigm. That was one of the best things ever yesterday. Really, really cool. Okay, no, Senpai, move your cursor. Okay, awesome. Yeah, please move your cursor. Awesome, yay, I love it. You love to see it. Okay, well, he's moving it all around. It's just right there on the screen. Okay, much better. You love to see it. Much, much better. Yes, compared to... And actually, let's turn that volume down too. So it's only going to get the Battle Pressure music. Compared to that from yesterday, very, very good stuff. Okay, looking like a V-code folder here. There is a lot of really cool, powerful combos that happen from that. I think Triple Shot is kind of a slightly underrated chip. It is in Star Code. Since we're going into a Lek here, you can instantly paralyze with that pretty easily, which I think we're probably going to see right away. Oh my gosh, Big Bomb. That's pretty wild. Okay, I guess we're not chip charging the old crack shot, but that's okay. We're still going to get a lot of damage. It's not going to be, you know, flashing the opponent. Okay, interesting. We got, wow, we've got... Yeah, no, that's a really... This is not a kind of, not a folder or strategy that we tend to see super, super often against our opponent right there. Wide shots, I think, are pretty okay. They're not my favorite chip. If you can chip charge them in Aquacross, you can deal like 200 pretty much unavoidable damage. But, no! Cha, don't you dare put that cursor in the middle. That's like my biggest pet peeve, is just like seeing a random cursor just like dangling on a screen capture like that. It's absolutely my least favorite. Also, man, my lighting today is really awful. I should really take a second to tweak all the lights that are happening in my setup pretty soon. Okay, and wow, and interesting. We're going straight into another cross right here. I do like V a lot. I think the V code, as we can see, has some really cool options. But it's also looking like maybe, ooh, wow, and that anti-damage is going to get procced by the area grab, which is always a bit unfortunate for an opponent who's trying to get that set up and situated. And poor Powerline is at 350 HP now. Looking like we've got a lot of, oh wow, and even, there's even a Chrono Force in hand, so if you really wanted to, I mean, honestly, it's not a bad time to just jam it. I mean, the opponent's at 350. You have the Wind Rack available to stop, you know, an aura or a barrier. The only downside would be there's not really a... Ooh, what's that C-code chip? Is that a Circus Man, Colonel, I wonder? I wonder what C we're packing in the back. I'm really interested to see what Senpai's got. Yeah, could very well be Circus Man, Shaw. It could very well be Circus Man, which would be extremely hype. Okay, now this is good that he went into Heat Cross here, because Heat Cross can actually just obliterate a Life Aura with its breath. Although, of course, we have the Colonel Force and the rack, so, you know, we can always just, we can just do that. And yep, that is going to melt through the opponent and call that a victory right there. V for victory, I think is what the old Game FAQs battle setups used to be. Oh man, this cursor, I just realized the cursor is still dangling. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Yeah, maybe in the future we'll grab Mega Silver on his match. Cha, you let us know when you're about to start too. I know that you also got a round 1 bye, so you can we can probably get a good setup situated from you the entire way. I think will be extremely fun and extremely exciting. Okay, and look at that, the power of the V code right here in this folder. You are jamming together all sorts of things. I realized, dude, Senpai's only got 1,000 HP. We got to really take a second and look at. Oh wow, I wonder why he didn't just jam the Doll Thunder right there. Interesting. Huh. Okay, and looks like Colonel SP as well for that solid 300 damage. Now it is interesting. Colonel SP is going to be hitting the opponent for rage damage, if the or rather triggering them to get into rage if they're not careful. So that is something to keep in mind and something to consider. I'm going to pull up Senpai's Navi Customizer right now, because I'm definitely wondering. I'm definitely wondering what build he is running that has no HP in it. That's very. Let's just say it's very, very. There's a lot of guts get involved with that. You know, may as well be a Guts Solar Guts Cross user if you're going into a tournament with only 1,000 HP. Obviously not number open, which is possibly the biggest meme Navi Customizer build you could ever imagine. Yeah, Proto Man's not going to be hitting anything right there. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's exactly right. Also, well, that's how are you today? Hello. Everyone's favorite O2. Everyone's favorite O2. Yeah, I think there are a lot of really cool synergies with the V code. It's interesting we don't see it that often, you know. V code does give you, Super Vulcan on code, which I think is super notable. It also gives you, you have enough bubble stars to do a lot of action, as we've seen. You know, you do have some Doll Thunders on code as well. You know, people don't really play Bug Death Thunder caring about the V code that much, but that is also another powerful chip that is in the V code, which I think, is something to consider. But yeah, I don't know. Makes me wonder what the rest of the setup is going to be. So yeah, again, I'm going to go on my phone right here, pull up this link right now. Just take a little peek at this Navi Customizer with no HP whatsoever. Absolutely no HP. Okay, and we're looking at. Okay, it looks like it's basically just a bunch of Buster stats, a bunch of custom, Bug Stop. Yeah, I guess that's maybe the. Maybe that was what the... Ooh, interesting. Okay, yet another Colonel Force here. No Beast out either. I think that's really interesting, because the opponent being at as much HP as they are, it doesn't... I feel like, yeah, and I also would have waited till the end of that custom run there, so you could maybe, try to break through the Life War at the end. I mean, now we basically telegraph that we don't have Colonel Force in the back. So if I'm Powerline, I'm feeling pretty good here, right? I've got my opponent, Senpai, at sub 600 HP. They've already busted their strongest chip. And yeah, no Windwreck either to push them away. I guess the Colonel here can break through that Life Aura if they can get that hit. Funny enough, from Powerline's spot right here, it is not going to hit, which I think is really interesting. Okay, and just going ahead and lobbing that. Yeah, that's not going to hit. Poor Colonel, man. Not even as accurate as Proto Man. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. And the Flash Bomb is not going to do anything against the Life Aura. These are some pretty interesting battles we got going on. And yeah, it seems like both Gregar players here just don't really have a good way to deal with the other person's Life Aura. We've got a bit of a stalemate. Now, assuming the Powerline himself is also running Colonel Force, again, he's got a really solid advantage here. Double the HP, still got a powerful Giga Chip at his disposal. And again, we're looking at this setup here, and unless you can actually get the... okay, no, we can. Because triple shot is going to put the hole that's going to trigger right into the Summon Black. Is that a double point into Summon Black? That is interesting. Double point is only going to give you plus 60 HP, or sorry, plus 60 damage on a, on a chip that's not multi-hitting, right? So giving up your space for only 60 damage is not really like a winning strategy that people want to be up to. So I don't know. Oh, and interesting. That's actually okay. Wow, that is a rare mechanic right there. That is a rare interaction, and that the double point will actually not work whatsoever when there are any holes there. In fact, I'm going to clip that because I often forget, you know, the sort of anti-double point spots right there. He does have Super Vulcan, yes, he does. Well, that's which definitely, yeah, as you can see right here, is definitely the reason to do it. But yeah, giving up the double points, there's some interesting plays here. I'm not sure that I fully understand the line of logic there, but again, if we can actually get the hits on the Super Vulcan, that's pretty great. But knowing that the opponent has a trap up here, it's basically not going to happen, right? Yeah, just like that. Well, Power Line is going to move out of the way, you know, basically invalidate that super powerful attack. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really wondering about some of the choices and the decisions that are being made here. But fortunately, Senpai's in a position where Power Line has still not... No one's hitting the custom screen? We're... no, Power Line's just down to wait. Okay. Okay, they really wanted the machine gun uninstall to happen. Wow, did they just wait out that Life Aura? Did they just wait out? I think they did. I think... We gotta look at Power Line's folder in a second, because it's looking like maybe Power Line either doesn't have Wind Rack, or just, like, it's actually really rare to see the Life Aura just fully dissipate on its own, so... This is a pretty interesting match, just from that perspective, too. Hey, we got Sid with their food. I love it. Nice to see you. That's true. Well, that's got a good point. You could always... Actually, can you beast... I don't know that you can beast charge double point, because I think they're plus or minus element, right? Kind of like the attack 30 chips. I almost think you can't. Unless... Oh, wow. And look at that. Was able to block the Anubis. That would have been a really fun strategy for Power Line if they were able to get that go. Oh my gosh, that was so many hits. That was so many hits off of the Erase Cross. That was so many hits. Every single step of that Erase Cross is gonna hit the opponent for invis piercing damage. It looked like 3 hits happened as they were moving backward, unfortunately. Yeah, X, I'm with you. I've also never seen a turn last that long either. This is yeah, I think these are maybe not the most optimized builds that we're seeing, but it does make for a fun setup. I'm not the biggest fan of chips like, you know, Big Bomb or whatever, but you know, we're gonna see how this ends up going. Now, I'm really curious. Okay, look, there's another Big Bomb. I mean, hey, it's pretty accurate. But again, you have to think to yourself, right? In Battle Network 6, there are so many chips that, you know, deal like a subpar amount of damage. Like, I would say 140 from Big Bomb is like, okay. Right? Because think about it, your charge shots, if you've got attack max, are usually dealing, you know, 140, 160, especially if you're in Gregar. You're able to deal quite a bit of damage just by using the B button and not having to use any extra chips. In fact, if I were Power Line here, darn, I would really... Dive Man! And that is just a regular Dive Man with 130 damage. That's like Dive Man Star. That, wow. That is, that is pretty spicy. That is pretty spicy. I have to tell you right now, I am not the biggest fan of Dive Man. I think if you want a water Navi that's going to deal some water time freezing damage, you're way better off with Aquaman. Aquaman is pretty fun because Aquaman is going to hit you multiple times, right? He's going to break through some barriers, deal a bit of chip damage. I think his damage output overall is just higher too. I want to say baseline Aquaman is 50 times 3, maybe at 150. So you're dealing more damage, you're a little more accurate. The downside is you have to be in the back 2 rows, but that's a pretty easy downside to get up in there, so. That Aquaman SPG, yeah. That was one of my favorite moments of yesterday, man. That Aquaman SPG, pretty busted. Wow, and look at that first barrier sucking up a Doll Thunder right there. Pretty good stuff. Now, Dive Man is not going to be doing anything against flashing opponents. There's going to be absolutely nothing there. You can use them on holes. Is that right? Dive Man will summon from holes? I did not know that. That's again, I feel like every time I stream and we do a tournament, there's always something I'm learning. No one's hitting that custom screen? No one wants new chips? Okay. I wonder who ultimately did it there. That's really makes you wonder. That's cool. Because I knew chips like Roll and Blastman definitely lay float. I don't know that Alekman does. Alekman, like, he levitates, but I don't actually think you can use him on holes, which is a bit of a bummer. I do love Alekman. He's my favorite Navi ever. I think if I were to ever play it in a tournament for fun, I would like to do like an E-Code, Alekman SP. Obviously, you're going to jam all the Elements up in there too. But yeah, very, very good stuff. Oh, and of course, Tenguman. Of course, Tenguman. Okay, yeah, Colonel, unfortunately, I don't even know that angle... Okay, that angle does hit. Colonel gets really weird with area grabs. So I don't often know, like, how those things happen. It seems like we're letting a lot of these really powerful chips get used by the area grabs. Like, the area grabs are getting a lot of value that maybe a charge shot, you know, could be capable of destroying. Interesting going into a Lek here. I feel like against these 2 Gregar players, it doesn't seem like either of them are running ground menace P or any like breaking chips to really take advantage, I would really be spamming my slash cross right here, knowing that my opponent doesn't have meteor knuckle or ground menace P or really any ground chip to force me out of it. I would absolutely be taking advantage of this position right here. So yeah, that's yeah, low 1000 HP is definitely a struggle. That is for sure. And that is true. You can ooh, double point on dragon. We're giving up area to take 20 damage there. I don't know. Ooh, did we freeze? Okay, we're good. Okay. Well, hey, it's pretty good if you can get a free counter hit up in there, you know. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's looking like we're just busting our Windrex. Now we got to be really careful again. You know, we saw Life Aura last round be a big problem against Senpai. Actually, against both players, to be honest. Neither player had a really easy way to deal with it. So I would be really careful to not just like throw my Windrex everywhere out of the way. So yeah, this is some pretty good stuff. I think yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be chip charging the panel return. I do like that we get the extra 30 on the Doll Thunder. That's always fun. Oh wow, Aqua Dragon getting that freeze. Ooh, and Tomahawk with the D-Cross! With the D-Cross, and it's not even going to flash the opponent either. Yeah, that was actually a prime position to follow up with another attack. Really great invis from Senpai there. He is going to be invalidating. Actually, no, at this point, you may as well panel return the... to not just be slipping all over the place and getting random freezes going. But yeah, that was a really good invis to stop that Proto Man from doing anything. And now they're both at pretty equal HP. We still have Kernel Forces in the back for both players. These are both options that we can have as far as like really powerful Giga Chips go. For obviously Powerline's perspective, it's you know, way worse. In fact, I'd be really sweating bullets here, right? You got that Bubble Star to get the D-Cross and maybe even a Chip Charge into your Slash Cross, which deals an obscene amount of damage. Okay, Judge Man unfortunately is going to miss there. Now, I do believe the Slash Cross is able to break through Life Aura if we can do some chip charging tactics here. I don't think this extra area grab is going to be, you know, that much of a thing. Yep, I love to see it. Okay, that's not going to be hitting there. Unfortunately, Bubble Star's not doing anything there either. Oh, wow, Rush did not get used earlier in the match. I wonder if Powerline can take advantage of this really unfortunate paralysis right here. Looking like we do get a charge shot, and we get an end-of-turn anti-damage too to add up a little more defenses. Thank goodness we still have Wind Rack in the back, so we're not going to worry about anything like that. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. Even the side pits, correct? Yeah, good call, Potato. Yeah, it deals out of... Because I think if you jump right in front, you get the full X, it's like over 400. Or maybe even exactly 400, I'm not too sure. But yeah, if even the side X's can break the Life Aura, that's pretty powerful stuff. Yeah. Oh, so it's exactly 200 off the sides and 4 into the center. Cool. That's very good to know. Okay. We're definitely jamming that Wind Rack. Don't time out. Okay, I was gonna say that's the one big downside with the Legacy Collection is not being able to deal with that. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. I actually think this was unfortunate timing from Powerline here because I think the wind shot going in the air will stop the paralysis. Yeah, it stopped the paralysis. That invincibility frame, unfortunately, kind of synced up the wide shot and the flash bomb. Okay, that Anubis is gonna die very quickly. Doesn't have the most HP. More HP than I thought, actually, to be honest. I thought it would die a lot quicker than that. But yeah, we do have our Life Aura up. Powerline's going to at least need to use a Wind Rack or something really notable to get that going. But still, it's pretty close. I think even without the Beast out, the Chrono Force here is pretty much going to be enough to get a kill. Yeah, looks like we're just going for it. I also like... Oh, wow. Was he thinking of beasting over? I would not, personally. I mean, obviously, if you can double the damage of your Chrono Force, which is notable, but like at 315 HP, I don't think you need to risk, you know, your opponent having the invis or something, or having the capabilities to deal with that. Yeah, and it's looking like poor Powerline has just no way to deal with this Life Aura whatsoever. The invis is going to go down. Grab Revenge is, you know, we packed it just in case. And look at that. That is basically going to finish it. Oh man, there's even Super Fulkin too. Powerline needs like the best turn ever right now. Well, actually, if Powerline can get a good invis, is he beasting over? There is no reason to beast over. There is no reason to beast over here. This is this is, what's the word here? This is high risk, low reward. This is high risk, low reward. You're in a really comfortable spot. The opponent's at 200. This is very scary. I would never. I don't know. Really wonder what Powerline can come up with here. Because again, if he has a good invis, okay, then that's that. But if Powerline had a good invis to wait out that Super Vulcan and invalidate that, you'd be in a really unfortunate position there. So anyway, congrats to Senpai. Some really interesting matches between the two players going on. And yeah, let me go ahead and see who else we've got going here. We can take a peek. We can camp on Cha a little bit. Because I wonder if Cha is... Oh, Cha's already in it. Cha didn't let us know. Oh man, Cha, if you can hear me right now, I wish we got to hear you. I wish I knew that you were starting off your matches. All right, we got Chop in here, and Cha is up against who? Cha is going to be up against... Oh gosh, there's that Aquaman SP. That's what we were just talking about, folks. Aquaman SP in the back, dealing a lot of powerful damage. Okay, it looks like Cha is up against... Oh man, this is a bad position for him too. Looks like we're going to be able to watch the next clean set right there. Tofu Toru. Not the same Tofu who went and did the arcade stuff with me. But a very good Tofu nonetheless. Don't we love Tofu? I feel like nothing wrong with, you know, a food that's a little bit healthier for you and, you know, got a decent amount of protein. Soybeans, right, I think is what Tofu's made out of. But yeah, this is looking like not a great position at all. Yeah, like wind rack. Oh, and no undershirt from Cha either. We got a lot of, you know, shirtless. We got a lot of shirtless players, you know, as of late. Now that's cool. I'd love to see double point. I'd love to see R. I'm thinking we've got another folder from Cha that's going to be using Roll V3. I feel like Roll V3 is kind of likely. I'm going to go ahead and pull up his setup right here and see what we've got. I'm thinking Cha is going to be using something. Okay, and love to see that. Wow, Judgment getting that max value, getting those panels back, getting the hits. At least it seemed like it hit. Yeah, it did seem like it did indeed hit. Even with the blinding, you know, we got a good setup there. And yeah, it looks like we do have Roll V3. Obviously, double point and attack 30 are helping. I wonder with double point if we see Super Vulcan. Yup, there is Super Vulcan in this folder as well. We got some fun Arco shenanigans with Risky Honey, Doll Thunder 3. Yeah, looking like a pretty solid build together. Element E. Again, Element E is a really scary chip to be using on the Legacy Collection when you got that unfortunate input lag. It's a little bit trickier to use than Tango. It can be something, you know, that not a lot of players, you know, want to deal with. But of course, Cha is a very skilled veteran player. He's been playing for a while. I'm sure he's able to get the exact Element inputs that he needs. I'm sure there's no problems there. All right, so the area grab is going down. Got a lot of area back. Good 300 HP coming in. Okay, that is going to hit, unfortunately. I wonder if Toru can finish this up with anything powerful. Wind Rack, okay. Wind Rack and an uninstall. So it looked like Toru was really desperate to get that uninstall off right there, right? The Wind Rack, again, you typically want to save for like the Life War returns, right? But it seemed like in that case, he wanted to make sure there was no barrier, nothing to stop that machine gun from really setting up the disconnect. And I'm kind of wondering what Toru is running as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull him up and see what he is doing. Tofu Toru up in here is got obviously running Falzar, going into Dust right away. Okay, he's got a White Cap. He's also got Super Vulcan, Anti-Navi, Anti-Sword, so there could actually be some shenanigans with Bodyguard going down. Love to see Aquaman SP, Element SP, some really powerful stuff. There's the Meteor Knuckles as I just pulled up as well. Yeah, some cool stuff all together. So it seems like just kind of like a Falzar good stuffs build with. Yeah, the capability of doing things like Gundel Soul in that corner. Thank goodness Cha, you know, did have his shoes set up ready to go. Because, yeah, that would have been a really, really unfortunate spot, taking a ton of damage right there. Very, 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 very scary stuff. And, yeah, looking like... Oh, and look at that. Actually, you know what it was? I don't think that Cha necessarily has the shoes. I think he's got that Warp Step. I think it was the Warp Step. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right, Bats. It's not air shoes. You're right. Because indeed he got uninstalled. And he's not actually in it. It was just straight Warp Step. That's even better. Holy cow. That Warp Step saving you from a Gundel Soul position. I might clip that. That's kind of fun. I feel like those are not things you see all that often. Warp Step, not normally something you really want, right? Not typically, you know, if you're aiming for accuracy, it's not really you know, something that's exciting. But also at the same time, as you see, there are some really notable applications for it. So kind of fun that we can ultimately get that going. Yo, Dragon, nice to have you in here, man. I think you're a friend of who is it? You mentioned earlier in the chat today. Oh no, the Muramasa whiffed! Yeah, gang, that grab banished into Muramasa, it's hard to pull off. I don't really recommend it myself, you know. That's what a shame, unfortunately. Just a little bit scary. Just a little bit scary. Yo, Lightning Edge, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello to you, Lightning Edge. Really, really good stuff. What were you up to? Hello, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm speaking over myself right now. I've got a lot of shenanigans happening. And let me make sure that we can see our alerts too. Let's get our alerts up in here. I think if I, yeah, let's do that. That way we can, look at that. We can appreciate, we can appreciate our friend. We'll throw him down here in the corner though. Very, very nice. All right, we are healing up. I think a pretty good position to be in. A lot of damage from that Aquaman SP. I will say Toru has a lot of high value mega chips. Ooh, with the white cap on it. White cap Aquaman. That is really interesting. I was wondering what he was going to follow up with that. I guess just a wind rack, just a charge shot wind rack. That's kind of interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Sid, for that shout out. Thank you very much. The tournament is going really well right now. We're having a lot of fun. Seeing a lot of really interesting stuff there. Yeah, we missed it, Meg. I'm sorry. Meg, tell us when you're about to do another match, because we may I cannot speak at all. We may check you from start to finish on that second end. Yeah, we got some good stuff, Pogfire. Cha versus Toru 2. Very, very skilled players. I think 2 bullies, honestly. All right. Can you get that timing? Look at that with the counter hit too. With the counter hit too. I love to see that from Cha. Into this D cross. Into a... He just got thundered. Toru just dropped a thunder? We have Thunder Star in this folder? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like Cha has got any time freeze chips that are going to stop stuff right now. I might just shuffle away everything and go for 2 back-to-back time freeze chips. I mean, I guess Life Aura is one of them that you can use. Actually, I think even Area Grab will kill, won't it? Well, Area Grab will kill. Area Grab will kill. Area Grab will kill. Oh! Except for the, okay, he had flashing frames. Dunner. What a bummer. Okay, and look at that. No chip lockout right there. Oh, man. Oh, man. The double heal from Toru was big, but also Cha with that Life Aura himself. Oh, man. What? This is scary. This is ridiculously scary. At what point does Cha think he goes right into Beast Over? At what point does he Beast Over? I like the Hub Batch. I like the other chip there. I like the full cust. Okay, we're going for a fire here. Yeah, we're actually maybe lightning. Could possibly go for lightning. Okay, we're just going for fire. I like it. No need to risk whiffing any damage. We got the wind rack. Wind rack is there. Oh man, double panel grab too. I mean, I would be really cautious. To be honest with you, I might even just go, I don't know what I would do in this position. Maybe Beast Over, Wind Rack, Super Vulcan. I would be so cautious of Toru having the Wind Rack at this point. But I guess he doesn't. Wow! Wow! Look at that! Okay, Toru, I think Toru's just out. I think he's just out of chips. And he's just totally blocked out of the way. He is totally blocked out of the way. He is trapped out there. The invincibility with the Super Vulcan. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. I wish the sequencing were the other way, but that's okay. We still have the Wind Rack in the back. And honestly, that's still just a win con, right? That's still just a win con, regardless of the order. That is, there's nothing that can be done about this whatsoever. That is basically it. Cooked by the trumpet. That's right, Nexit. That's, we're just out here spamming that B button. Fanfare. I wish we could hear that fanfare. That's the ultimate BM, right? He's just like doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. He's going for that crazy BM. So it looks like Cha has the panel grab fanfare setups, which of course is always fun. I think Toru in this game 3 is gonna really have to think about preserving his Dust Cross, right? It seems like Dust Cross is something that a lot of Falzer players like to go right into, just because you get to dust right away, start shuffling and getting your powerful stuff going. I don't think Toru is running Hub Batch though. It seems like he's running Meteor Knuckle. So I don't think he needs to worry nearly as much about dust. Okay, he's going right into it. But still, I have to imagine that you're maybe better off preserving it so that you can just suck it up at the end and not have to worry about crazy shenanigans like that happening, right? I think and now I think Cha is feeling pretty good because Cha all he has to do is decross this or just force Toru to enter a different cross, and then all of a sudden his easy way of getting rid of the fanfare disappears. Man, I love to see some panel grab action like that too. That's really, really good stuff. That's true. The Falzar Buster can't hit it. Fuse Hunter, that's a really good point. I will say in Toru's case, though, he doesn't have Hub Batch to power up his Buster to 5. So he's going to have to spam it for 1 damage a pop, it seems. So, yeah, very, very interesting stuff right there. Yeah, no freeze. Yeah, no ice on that end. Again, I think a lot of people are just really afraid. Oh, wow. What a shame. Still pretty good, actually, altogether. You know, Cha didn't really need the healing as much. Toru hasn't really taken damage. Okay. I think this will hit. Yep. And we got the D-Cross. And there goes the capability. There goes the capability of an easy sucking up that fanfare. Yeah, unfortunately, the Buster Bug not working in Cha's favor right now. Ooh, Geddon in the front row. A front row point blank Geddon. Okay, actually, Cha was able to warp step out of there. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of funny. Is that the play? I mean, I think we're both... I think Toru is either beasting out... Ooh, I mean, maybe. I mean, Toru... There's no way Toru is just sitting there, right? He's either Tenguing or he's beasting out, yeah. I mean, let's see it, I guess. Let's see it. This is hype. No. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, man. Again, high risk, high reward, I think. If you could actually have gotten that Super Vulcan off, that would have been insane. But, yeah, I don't know. A bit unfortunate. Yeah, you gotta cross out of this, right? There's no way you could just be a sitting duck for this super long, you know, Super Vulcan, you know, animation. Oh, I love that, Leo. Nice to have you in here, man. Love to see it, dude. Leo, you got it. You're screen capturing as well, I believe. So that's some awesome stuff. Okay, looks like Cha didn't mind though. He was down for it. He wants that Humor Bug to go down. As we can see, he does have the full setup, you know, in terms of being able to deal double damage. Wow. If only Toru weren't just camping up in the front. I think if you wait enough time... This is so awkward because the Wind Rack... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Because if you could actually Wind Rack to regain your panels back and then drop the double wind... Okay, this could freeze. Hey, look at that. What a pro with that input timing. Yeah, unfortunately, with the Warp Step, there's no way to follow up, so that is not happening. Tengu is going to get that hit, blowing off the Lyphora. Wow, wait. Was that anti-magic? Wait, was that... I think Cha just back B anti-magic that. Because Erase Man, wow. Erase Man should never trigger a trap. I think that was straight up the back B. The pre-timing. Holy cow. Cha out here running that, wow. Cha out here running that straight Navi Customizer program, staying in base form Mega Man. Wow. That is so cool. That is so cool. You love to see it. Yeah, looks like it ignores Erase Man retro. How cool is that? Oh, man. How annoying that got that hit at the end. Oh! And there it goes. And there it goes, everybody. Really good set from Cha. Love to see it. I want to see more from this build. I hope that it continues to do well. But yeah, a bit unfortunate in that regard. It seems like Toru just had a little bit more gas in that way. Had a bit more zone control going down. Retro's fighting Toru! Wishing you luck. Wishing you luck. I love to see it. Yo, DJ, how are you, dude? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in here. If you have any questions, do let us know, man. We're super happy to help it. Yo! Cora's in the chat. Cora's in the chat. Yo, can everybody just spam salute emotes or whatever emotes you've got right up in here? Mado17. He also goes by the name Cora. He is the person who sponsored this tournament. Had a lot of amazing prizes that are happening. No, Cha, put that cursor away. Put that cursor away. No. We don't want no cursors, man. None of that. Absolutely none of that. All right, let me make sure we got a few more delays as well with our stream setup. I'm going to make sure we can have a bit more of that. Not to say that any of our opponents would be screen peeking, but there are a lot of prizes on the line, so I do want to make sure that we are good in that way. I'm going to double check that. I'll drop a few of those. The nice thing about Switch is because of that time limit, because of that 30-second timer, it's really unlikely that the opponent can actually really take advantage of your setup. But still, doesn't hurt to Doesn't hurt to play it safe. I'm going to spam a bunch of these. If you guys are wondering why the screen is shaking, it's because I am just delaying the heck out of this. Alright, that should be good. That's like over 30 seconds. Alright, should be very, very good. Can't use emotes on YouTube. Yo, yeah, no worries, Puckfar. We feel you, man. We totally feel you. Alright, let's take a peek at the bracket real quick and see what we are up to. Looking like there is... okay, oh, a Cha versus Leon setup is happening really soon. In fact, Leon is in here. So maybe we should camp on Cha. Maybe we should camp on Cha just to make sure that we can have a full match ready to go. I think I think the other upside of camping on him is we can go over the setups of both players, right? So Leon, let's see what he's up to. Let's see what he's packing, what he's cooking. And again, we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna keep that up on here for a little bit, and as I go in the background, I'm gonna make sure that we can pull up Leon's setup, and we'll take a quick peek at that. Leon or Cha in the chat, if either of you are here, let me know when you guys are about to start your match, and we'll hop on over with our little delays and everything. But yeah, let's go over here, and let's take a quick peek at what we got cooking up on Leon's end. Again, we got a pretty good setup with Cha. He's got that humor bug. He's doing a lot of Yo, Blair, thanks for the raid. It's been a minute, Blair. I hope you're doing really well, my Texas friend. Hello, hello. So Leon is running Falzar. He's got the Buster stats between Attack Max and Charge Max. So he's probably not running Hub Batch, right? He's probably not running Hub Batch. Looks like we got First Barrier, Beats, Custom 1. So some pretty, high value stuff. Another Super Vulcan. Look at all these Super Vulcans today. It's like Super Vulcan, this is Super Vulcan City, which I think is really cool. We do have 2 slow gauges, so it seems like if Leon wants to have the slow gauge happening, it is definitely going to happen. We got Recover 300s up in here. We got Machine Gun. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting to see Machine Gun 2 in the G-code. I am personally of the opinion the Machine Gun 2 is not really worth running on code. I would rather run Machine Gun Star just to keep the fluidity of the folder going. You can always pair it up with any chip. It's true that Machine Gun 2 is 20 damage more, but that's not really like all that relevant at the end of the day. I think the flexibility of the Star code is just a little bit better, but still, Machine Gun 2 does have some power that I think is kind of cool, regardless of it. And people also mistakenly think that Machine Gun is faster. Machine Gun 2 and 3 are faster than Machine Gun 1. That is also not true. There's no difference in speed between them. We're not talking about bubble stars here. So again, I'm of the opinion that Machine Gun 1 star is a little bit better. But again, you got the uninstall G. We got some powerful stuff. And for the most part, this folder doesn't have too many crazy stuff up code. Unless you're running Grab Revenge on that turn or Recover that turn, you got some pretty good options to play your Machine Gun as well. So that's some good stuff. And I'm with Potato. I see Potato in the chat talking about Machine Gun 3. That is hype. Machine Gun 3, I think the damage is worth it, especially in Gregor when you can go into a race cross, right? I think that's pretty good stuff. So I think that there's a pretty good case for Machine Gun 3. I think Machine Gun 2 though is kind of the unfortunate stepchild. I think you would rather have the star code than like that tiny bit of power right there. So Fuse Hunter said mess with Machine Gun 2 on code, wishing it was Machine Gun 1 and star. Yeah, I know it does happen, but still, that being said, this is a cool folder. The white cap is going to help ensure that the Super Vulcan's going to hit. I see that uninstall as well with the G, right? That's going to try and pair with the Machine Gun 2. So there's a lot of ways to make sure that the Machine Gun... ooh, and look at that. Here's the real kicker. It is pairing up with Bug Death Thunder, right? So the Bug Death Thunder is another way to get your charge shots off and paralyze and to connect with that Super Vulcan. So I would describe Leon's folder as pretty much all in on Super Vulcan. I think Bug Death Thunder is probably going to be more of a support strategy than like an all-in strategy. And truthfully, I will say this. I kind of wish that if we're playing Bug Death Thunder, I don't think Attack Max and Charge Max are worth it because neither of those get affected by the Bug Death Thunder setup. I like to, again, I'm a Hub Batch stan. I like to use Hub Batch with my Bug Death Thunder because that is going to give you the bug stats, or the Buster stats to to have your damage output and get the kills that you might want. If you're not able to be in a position where your Bug Death Thunder is going to matter. But again, I think for what this is worth, this is a pretty fun setup, and I'm really curious to see how it does against Chomp. So let's go hop back over here. Let's make sure that we can pull this up and get it going. Okay, looks like they just started, folks. Looks like they just started. Again, no one in chat told me. I guess Cha and Leon are good guys because they're not letting us know. It's clear they're not screen peeking each other, right? If they're not telling us in chat that they're about to bite. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that well. You could keep that if you have the Buster Bug, because then that could be another alternate win con. But yeah, if you're already trying to fix it, then it's probably not worth running. So very, very good stuff. And oh, Kaze, great to see you, Kaze, my German friend. Hope you're doing really well. Good evening, I'm sure. I'm sure it is the evening right now. Looking like Cha. Sorry, not Ja. Cha could get double damage right here. Okay, looks like Rush interrupted the rage that went down from Roll. Oh, and of course Beat is going to come down and ruin that anyway, right? So I guess it doesn't actually matter at the end of the day. And I will say, in defense of Attack Max on Falzar, that is a good way to deal with First Barrier, right? First Barrier is really, really obnoxious for the Falzar players. Oh my gosh, if you could actually get this, okay, wow. Even without the rage, we got the D-Cross and we have the Anti-Trap. I am always really, really cautious as a Falzar player of using anti-damage when I'm in Dustcross for that exact purpose, right? It is such a big swing in the opponent's favor. You're down a chip. You're basically like one chip got completely destroyed right there. It did absolutely nothing. And you got decrossed at the same time. It's like, it's again, it's not like a back-breaking swing, but I would really try to encourage players to be really careful with their anti-damages and not just jam them when you're in Dust, right? You're already in kind of a fragile state where a lot of people are packing chips like Machine Gun and a Race Cross to deal with it, right? So really, really tricky stuff. Also, I realized too, I should change the music. I'm gonna change it after this round right here. Yeah, looking like Area Grab is going down, and in this particular setup, we've got some interesting stuff, right? Because you don't have to worry about the opponent fully area locking you, right? Those permanent holes are going to stop you from doing stuff like that. Okay, this Invis is actually a really good spot for Cha, right? Cha had no other chips that were going to take advantage of a life or a turn. And to be honest with you, this is another moment for maybe, I don't know, players who are a little bit more skilled and have a little bit more, battles under their belt. If you see your opponent Cha use Life Aura, that means he's got the U code, right? So the only other chip he could use is a Star Code chip. So if you got the Invis in hand, there's really no reason to use it, right? Because the best that Cha could do is like Judge Man Star or Erase Man Star, and both of those chips are going to hit through your Invis, right? So you're better off waiting. If you have that Invis in your hand, you're better off waiting till the end of the round so you can start you can start your next battle or your next custom turn with that full setup right there, right? So it's a bit unfortunate there. Do like to see the Electric go down, although of course it's not going to do much against the Warp Step. Always fun to see Warp Step do a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so it looks like... And I will say too, Bubble Star can be in the V code, so if anyone wants to get some connects with their Super Vulcan, that's another, fun way to make sure that those powerful chips can make it happen. Although I think in Cha's case, he likes it in the R code, so we can pair it up with, with Roll and try to uninstall the opponent, right? Because you can use your uninstall R with it. So very, very good stuff. Hey, we got Seiki. Seiki, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great day today. We're having a lot of fun with our Switch tournament at the moment. And again, you guys let me know if anyone here in the chat has any questions about what's happening. If I'm using jargon and you're like, what the heck is he talking about? What is a TFC? What is flashing? What is anything like that? What is Warp Step? You let us know, because I or anyone else in the chat would be very, very happy to help you. We love new players, and we love to make it happen. All right. Oh, wow. Is Cha thinking this is the time? Cha loves to just jam that Super Vulcan like it's nothing. This is really awkward, too, because for a fact with Ground Cross that there is absolutely... Yeah, see, for a fact that there's... Oh, is this Super Vulcan on Super Vulcan? Is this Super Vulcan on Super Vulcan? Wow! But he was able to step out of the way! Gang! Oh my gosh, I'm clipping that too. That, with that white cap, should have been a full connect. That should have been a full connect with that Super Vulcan. And unfortunately, it was not because of the anti-damage being able to warp step out of that way. Holy cow, very good movement. Executive Fuse Hunter said, Seiki, seen your videos for Combat. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm going to give you a big salute, Seiki. Thanks for, being interested in hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And again, ask us any questions. We're super happy to answer. We love Battle Network around here, as I'm sure you can, tell. I really appreciate you saying that. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. The Grab Revenge is going to work after the panel grab. That it's looking like our fanfare is not going to be doing much this round, and it seems like that was a really unfortunate TFC chain, right? Because if the opposite were true, if Cha were just a little bit slower on the draw, he would have been able to. And look at that, just that attack max. And again, I know. Oh, wow! Oh my gosh! Okay, folks. Cha out there spamming that anti-magic, that backbeat. So again, you don't see this very often in hardcore play. spamming that back B, right? So Cha has a very bulky Navi Customizer program that gives him anti-damage if he presses back and B at the same time. And I actually didn't know that will trigger off any damage. I thought it was like like the chip anti-damage, it would only trigger off 10. But with that Buster, with the Beast Buster just spamming 5 damage a pop, Cha was able to take advantage of that by continuously throwing shurikens and dropping, 120 attacks. That's like absolutely crazy. I absolutely love to see that. Really, really cool. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Fuse Center. Committing to make it so that you're oh wow, and look at that. Bug Death Thunder is not going to do anything against these anti-magic plays of Cha, provided that Cha has what would the word be? He's got the skills to pull it off. Oh no. Leon is out of bug frags. Leon, my friend, you need to go grind some bug frags off screen. You need to, if you win this game, Leon, if you're not kicked out of the tournament, because I do believe we're in the losers bracket right now, you need to go to Graveyard Area 2. You need to spam some bug frags, my friend, because you are out. You are absolutely out. How do you know? Because instead of it being the purple 200 damage bug death, that was just a 40 damage. It's just a 40 damage thunder. You can see it right here, right? That charge shot is going to go down. And look at that. That's just a pitiful little, thunder. And look at that. It doesn't even matter, to be fair. To be fair, it does not matter, because look at that. Cha's just out here flexing. Cha is out here flexing. It's so easy to dodge a regular thunder, but Cha's out, and he's risking the 40 damage paralysis, but Cha's like, I don't even care. Cha's like, I'm mashing back B. I'm throwing these shurikens, call him Sasuke, call him any, Naruto ninja you want, but he's just out here flexing, so that's some good stuff right there. Now, the unfortunate thing about Hub Bash is that it will replace... Actually, I don't know, does Hub Bash replace? Does the shield program from Hub Bash replace the anti-magic? I would guess that it replaces. We're going to find out right here and now, I'm sure. I'm so curious if it replaces. But yeah, very, very unfortunate stuff right there. Hey there, we got Celeste. That little yellow thunder. That's the bugless death thunder. Exactly, Leon. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, but you know what? Okay, that was hype. So uninstall does get rid of your back B. It does get rid of your back B, anti-magic program. But because we waited for Hub Batch, now we have the shield, right? So instead of the shurikens, we have the shield option. So that's really cool. And it seems like it doesn't replace. That's good to know. Good to know from both Well and Abdullah. That's really cool. No lightning releases, it seems now. Man, that's way too fun. Yeah, waiting for the uninstall. I'm with Fuse Hunter. That was a very good play right there. Really, really solid play. You got to. I like having that option, right? So between the Hub Batch and between the anti-magic, you've got two really powerful ways to make sure that you're never going to have, any issues with your back B shielding. Again, in the hands of a skilled player like Cha, you're going to have a really hard time dealing with it. And we saw Cha use shurikens against Erase Man. Okay, Erase Man goes through shield, right? The actual shield program, like Erase Man goes through almost everything in the entire game, but apparently not the shurikens, apparently not anti-magic, which is pretty hype. Really, really hype. All right, and looking like we got some uninstalls ourselves with this setup. That's the reason why Cha is going for the R code. Oh yeah, that's unfortunately not going to do anything. Again, that's a really good spot right there to know about. Your ground man is not going to work on those holes. That's something you got to think about when you're using these really powerful mega chips, right? And I think Cha's in a really good spot here. That's going to be a kill. That's a kill right there. There it is, folks. Game 3. Game 3. Let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. Now, if I'm Leon, again, I'm spotting bullets. Oh, this is game 2. I'm sorry. This is not game 3. Cha's got a 1-0 lead right now. Cha's got a 1-0 lead. Retro, how was your match? How'd it go? How did things end up going? That's true. He did have a shirt, though. Thank goodness Leon had a shirt. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And well, that's is right as well. Even with the cheap little 40 damage thunders, you can still pull off some shenanigans, right? You can still do some stuff even with the Bug Death Thunder. Yeah, at this point, I don't know what you do. It's tough because again, even in a world where Leon is able to get the fully powered 200 damage Bug Death Thunders, I'm still like thinking to myself, Cha is so skilled with his back B shurikens and his back B shields that it's like, doesn't seem like Bug Death Thunder is really the play, to begin with. So, if anything, I would say Cha's folder is probably one of the best anti-Bug Death Thunder builds. I would hate to go against it personally because I would have to wait for him to use Hub Batch and then uninstall to make sure that I can absolutely deal with, his back B actions. Now, a downside with Cha's folder though is because he's so all in on, the shields and whatnot. Oh, that's a shame. I actually kind of feel like you drop the risky honey against the volcano panels just to get a little extra B. Get a little extra B action. Okay. Good B action. Stopped a lot of those machine guns right there. And that machine gun did not have an uninstall against it, too, so very, very good stuff. Oh, no, Retro. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Toru, he's insane. Chaw's out of his mind with those back Bs. Oh, well, that's with the Eagle Eye. You're right. It looks like Leon does not have a fully powered ground man action. It's looking like Leon's got 120 damage ground man SPs instead of 130. So we need to get Leon, someone's got to compare records. We need Leon, we need to give him some bug frags, we need to give him a little bug frag infusion, and we need to give him a compare record to get that extra 10 damage on the ground SP, which is going to ultimately lead to an extra 30 damage with all 3 hits of those rocks. So very, very good stuff. Chaw's thinking that, or Pakfar is thinking that Chaw's folder is not as flexible. That is probably fair. You know, Chaw does not have a ton of custom at the moment. Obviously, Hub Batch will fix that. Hub Batch will give you the custom 3. But yeah, he is pretty limited by a lot of those chip code selections, unfortunately. So, does he know about the free bug frags? I have no clue. I'm not sure, Shograz. He should. We should let him know about the patch cards. You can. I don't remember which patch cards given to you, but you can get like, I think like 30 or 35 free bug frags from patch cards, which is honestly enough for a tournament. Well, maybe not enough for an entire tournament, but enough for enough for most of it. It is some of the motion bug. That is very true. This is a fun Navi customizer build. I would love to see it go the distance. Now, to be fair, I think if you're going all in with these bugs and humor bug, I think you should go static. Oh, what a good... Well, not good for Leon, but Chaw is like absolutely out of his mind, loving that play right there. Completely invalidating that invis, right? Not only you're piercing through the invis, but it shuts down the opponents completely. Panel grab in the back. Panel grab in the back. And now Leon is thinking to himself, I do not have a lot of action. In terms of setting up, ooh, okay, but that uninstall is pretty big. That uninstall is pretty big. And Chaw, another downside with Chaw's build, okay, he is going to go into a cross right now. I was going to say a downside with Chaw's build is that he is not really able to use crosses to their full potential. But since he got uninstalled and he can't use the shurikens anymore, I think Chaw is correctly thinking to himself, all right, we're going to go into dust. We're not going to worry about, wait, did we just roll back? No, we're good, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, double point is not going to work now. This is the battle of the Super Vulcans, and look at that warp step. Good movement. Into the reverse. That was not souped up at all either. There was no attack 30 on that Super Vulcan. There was no beast. That was just 200 damage right there. That was just a totally regular Super Vulcan. I love that. That was straight up like a Mexican standoff or like a Wild West. You know, 2 machine guns going at each other, right? Like, and neither of them were that powerful, right? The double point did not do anything, unfortunately, for Leon, right? So it wasn't souped up, and Chaw's movement spacing was able to go against that as well. So, really, really good stuff. That's right. He really said, "Nah, UX." That's exactly what happened. All right, looks like a meteor. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, this is so good. Can you connect with Erase? Oh, and there it is. There it is, the D-Cross into No More Traps. Again, this is favored. Even though Chaw has less HP than Leon right now, this is very favored in terms of that exchange. You just got to make sure, and who can mash out it faster. Yeah, it looks like Chaw can mash out a little bit faster. Again, that's a pro tip for players who may or may not know that. You can definitely mash out of your paralysis and your stunning more so than not. Okay, there is no more fanfare. Or sorry, there is no more dust, so that's kind of hype. I don't know that Chaw has a third panel grab. I don't know if there's another panel grab he can use. He used one earlier in the fight, so he can't really get the lock going with the fanfare. Yeah, this is interesting stuff. I guess Chaw just runs it. He's just down to use just regular panel grab. I think it's fine. I think he's probably out of area grabs. Because that's the other thing, right? Is if you have one area grab, you can sync up with the panel grab. Oh, man. Oh, man. See, this is so interesting. If you can get a freeze hit with Elman, you just win the game. Yeah, I like the Life Orb. I think you can't not grab Life Orb this turn. Maybe you grab Windrack as well to deal with the Life Orb of the opponents. Chaw still has all of his crosses, more or less, right? He can go into Tengu at any point. So I kind of feel like you grab the Windrack as well. just to have like the most amount of value there. And you really want to see Hub Batch, right? I mean, we've gone basically the entire game. No Hub Batch, no heals. Okay. Life 4 does go down. Leon fully heals up. He uses both of his recover 300s. I guess. Okay, that's pretty good. Can we get the freeze? Okay, no freeze, no freeze. Cha's like, it didn't even matter. Cha's like the anime character pushing up his glasses. He's like, didn't even matter. I wanted to break the back row anyway. We're going to see some double life swords coming in, I bet. We're going to... Just kidding. We know he wanted that freeze right there, but it's okay. I still think, all things considered, this is not an unlosable position to be in. This is definitely some solid... Oh, in fact, actually, that kind of is exactly what happened, right? Look at that. Look at that. We did break the back row, so now the fanfare is pretty good. That you look at that. I'm actually totally... I'm out here... what's the word? What do the young kids say? I'm out here capping. I'm out here capping, y'all. And look at that. That broke through it. Breaking through that life aura with the with those panels right there. Amazing stuff. Okay, again, this is a really good position for Cha. He's got the Hub Batch. He's got the heals, right? His Buster is back on. His shield is back on. You know? And he's got an annoying little fanfare doing all the way in the back, right? Until those holes go away, you know, there's going to be a lot of annoying issues going on right here. So, there we go. There we go. And another wind rack just in case. Oh, yeah. Love to see that. Love to see that. That fanfare honestly did a lot right there, right? He was able to get a confirmed hit, a confirmed connect. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, oh, baby. Yeah, that's delicious. That is delicious. That is some really gross stuff right there. That's some really gross stuff, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Bees go burr. Let's see if it, let's see if it ends up going exactly the way that that Cha's expecting right here. This is an obscene amount of damage. Now I will say the double point does, you know, the double point does telegraph it, right? The double point does telegraph it. So you, that's right, Michael. Exactly. The shot's got to count. That's right, Fuse. It's got to count. And there it is. And there it is, folks. He basically, he channeled everything he had into one Kamehameha right there and unleashed it for quite a bit of damage there. Again, a very gross amount of damage. A very, very disgusting, gross amount of damage. Congratulations to Leon. You fought very hard, my friend. Get those bug frags. Use those patch cards, my friends. Hop online. Get those patch cards, right? You know, compare those records. We're gonna get we're gonna tweak the folder just a little bit, and I think it'll be some pretty fun stuff, right? It'll be a good setup. So yeah, good to see right there. All right, so let's go back to our bracket. Let's take a quick second to appreciate where we are at with everything. Cha down here in the losers, fighting really, really hard. He's got that win. He's got that win right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and report that for him. TR versus Cha could be happening soon. Wow, it's looking like this between Mega Silver and losers. We're actually gonna be able to watch quite a few battles going on. I don't know if TR is able to go on sooner than not. Patch tournament soon? We might, Retro. Honestly, like, I would be down. I would also be down for another Rental Rumble. I don't know. Hard to say. I will say, too, I'm also really looking forward to doing more dumb tournaments, gang. I'm thinking I actually, like, unironically want to host an Uno tournament in the future. Like, just Uno Mobile. Just like really dumb games and get really excited about the competitive potential of the Uno reverse card. Like, that's stuff that I'm really, really interested in. We've done a lot of really, really good things up there, so. Anyway, we could stay on Cha because I think he's going to fight TR really soon. Looking like Enzon Tony way up in the top. I love to see that. He's a good friend of ours. Got to meet him in France. It was super cool. Ooh, and looking like Legema versus Casterman. That has to be streamed. I'm sure both of those players are at it. Yeah, let's take a peek at Pablo right here. Pablo, of course, being Legema. I'm almost positive that is him. Doesn't seem like Casterman is casting, ironically. I believe he was somebody that was flagged for that, but or maybe not. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't. Now we know, we know that Pablo Legema really enjoys his classic Gregar builds. I saw a little click. I saw a little look at it earlier, and he is basically running exactly the types of setup that he loves. Right, a really patient Colonel Force, all in on the strategy. I think he's still running Area Grab S. No one has traded him area grab star. He's out here running area grab S, and I think fast gauge, he's only got one fast gauge star. The second one I think is on code. I'm pretty sure. Yo, Benja! Gang, Benja makes really fun videos on YouTube. You should definitely check him out if you enjoy fun battles for Battle.org 6. He's really, really cool. Would definitely recommend him for sure. We got Sanctuary coming in. Sanctuary is going down, coming out of here, and it's seeming like a really bulky turn is happening as well. The Judge Man is going to get taken away by the beat, but that's totally fine. I think that is basically what Lagima was looking for. I mean, obviously not. He would have enjoyed getting that panel back and getting a +1 on the area's advantage, but, you know, we take it. We got a good life lead. We got Sanctuary tanking us up. Look at that fast gauge M. My man. How many times have we made fun of him? How many times have we made fun of this man? Can I just say? How many... At this point, he is literally... This is just masochism. At a certain point, it's like he just enjoys it. He just enjoys playing off code. He's just absolutely into it. He's just... I don't know what to tell you. But he's that skilled. He's just that skilled. I almost feel like it's a point of pride at this point, where it's like, you know what? I don't need Mr. Prog. I don't need no trades. I don't need no duplicating. You know, he's just into it. He's just into it. Now, I will say, I don't know how I feel about the full cust carrying over. Maybe if the opponent were, like, beasting out, and we'd be, like, killing one of their beast out turns, I could see that happening. But, you know, it's not like we're in Dustcross, where we can do stuff on our custom screen as we're, like, hitting the OK button. You know, we're really just wasting a turn here, unless the opponent does end up beasting out. In which case, that was pretty good, because then you get to kill it. And look at that! And look at that! The hard read. The hard read. The hardest read I've ever seen. Amazing. Just a pro player. Just a good player. Yeah, Leo. I know Leo, we got to watch your battles. Leo, you got to get some bug frags, my friend. We need to get you some bug frags, and we need to compare records so that your ground man will do 130 instead of 120. Not that big a deal, but you definitely need some bug frags. That was one thing we were able to peek at. And did you know that some patch cards will give you bug frags for free? If you look at that patch card menu, at least one of them gives you 30. I think you can get 35 to 40 patch cards. Wow, that Destroy Pulse. I don't think that connected. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That is yeah, that's rough. Really good dodge. I'm with Potato. That was absolutely insane. That was absolutely insane. Alright, so let's get our barrier going. Groundman goes down. We know that Lagima really enjoys the Groundman star. I think it's kind of slept on. You know, you get to crack those panels, 180 damage. Like, I think in the star code, look at that. He doesn't even care. He's just got that barrier just tanking up on those holy panels. Yeah, I'm with Fuse Hunter. You hate to see the whiff. You hate to see the whiff. It's the worst. It's absolutely the worst. Leo, I actually have a video on bug frag grinding. If you look at my my bug Navi customizer video, I can't link it for you right now. But I can. There's the most efficient way to grind bug frags is in there. You know, you'll have to spend a little time doing it, but I love Bug Death Thunder, so I think it's worth it personally, as annoying as it is. Yeah, Pockfire, we're out here making fun of him. We're out here making fun of him. You know, we're out here just like wondering how it's possible. Okay, that's unfortunate. It would have been nice to pierce through the anti-damage there with your area grab. Although I guess he didn't care too much because he had the Erase Tail in hand, but again, that didn't matter either because Casterman was able to get that swift dodge. It is very hard to dodge the Erase Tails. It is extremely hard. You pretty much just have to move around and hope, right? It is like basically, I don't know if it's actually 2 frames of animation. Someone from the N1 can probably confirm for me. I don't know if it's 2 frames, but it feels like it's 2 frames of animation. It's like little purple and right away, okay, and that's basically going to kill it. Because even though he's in Tomahawk and he's not getting paralyzed, there's no way to dodge this. Getting those HP bugs, and yep, there it is. That is a Pablo victory right there. And that was it. Looks like that was a win for our good friend up in here. I'm going to take a quick peek at the bracket, because I think whoever he is up against... Yeah, let's keep watching Pablo. Oh, wow, it's going to be Pablo versus Enzantoni up in here. That's spicy. These are 2 players who are very good. Let's take a quick peek at Enzan's folder. Little Tonathaz as he's going by on challenge. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna call him Enzantoni because I think his Discord name is probably what he would prefer to be called. I think Tonathaz was just his challenge name. All right, so we are up here at the setup. Okay, looks like we got a Gregor versus Gregor. That's pretty hype. That's some hype right there. Charge max, attack max. Look at that. Custom 3 too. Custom 3 on Gregor. You don't often see that. I think there's a lot of good things to say about it though. You know, being able to have the max amount of digging is pretty helpful when you don't have Dust Cross, right? You don't have ways to be shuffling and you know, going through your folder as fast as possible. And actually, an interesting thing about that too is you're no longer Charge Cross reliant, right? You can you now have the full flexibility to go into a turn 1 Erase Cross or to go into a turn 1 you know, I don't know, maybe even like a Let Cross or something. You can really you can take advantage of plays that aren't Charge Cross, which I think is really cool. Okay, looking like we've got a lot of powerful options. I love to see these T-Twins. That's what I've been calling them. Between today's tournament and yesterday, we've been seeing a lot of Tomahawk and Tengu action going at it. I think they're really, really awesome chips. And they're really, really good against the Gregor matchup, right? Tomahawk is going to decross a Lek, and Tengu Man is going to absolutely punish the heck out of a Erase Cross for obscene amounts of damage. I think they're really, really cool. They're a little less reliable than the B Brothers, Blast Man and Proto Man, which are basically as accurate as it gets, but still really, really powerful altogether. Looks like we got a lot of cool L stuff, right? The Uninstall, the Bubble Star, Elect Dragons being an amazing chip. Magnum, probably the best chip in the game, honestly. I mean, certainly a contender for it. It does so many things, it's absolutely crazy. These two chips are going to be breaking up the panels, so to be honest with you, if I'm Lagema, I'm probably not really on the Sanctuary plan. There's so many ways for Tony to deal with those holy panels, and we even have a cheeky little Muramasa. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. There's a lot of high-value power plays. These two SP chips, the Muramasa, Gundo Soul obviously is going to combo with the Chrono Force, but that's good stuff too. Bubble Star into Elect Dragon for a lot of damage, a lot of zone control. This looks really solid, folks. I'm really curious to see how it goes. I have a feeling, again, this is just speculation. I feel like Tony's just a little bit more favored because of those two SP chips hitting for double damage. But then again, you know, we all know that Pablo's running the Groundman SP. And that Groundman SP is going to be really, really scary stuff against the Slash Cross, right? So you got to be really, really careful. No, he told me yesterday he doesn't want to cast, I don't think. Or is he talking in the comments that he wants to? Is he, Oh, yeah, get in there. Yeah. You want... Okay, I see you now. Let's do it. Cora, hop in here. Let's do a little voice chat. You got to get up in here. In fact, let's change the music up. Let me get my my headphones going. All right, let's go. I'm starting the voice call. We're starting it up. Yo!
Hello?
How are you?
How you doing, guys?
All right, Cora, we got you up in here. So again, I want to give a big shout out to Cora. This was his sponsored tournament. He donated $400 for these prizes. If you can all take a second to spam salutes and emotes. I know we've been doing it all tournament weekend, but he deserves it. This man out here made this tournament possible. We are celebrating his little girl Blue's birthday. It was from weeks ago. We were super patient to make it happen. And here we are, man. And we're having some great games. And I know you want to be casting this for our good friend Tony, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. That's my good friend Tom, man. I love him.
He's and you know what? Having met him in person, he's a really, really cool dude. I gotta say, you know, it was really fortunate that we were able to sync up in that way and make that happen because he's just like one of the realest guys I've ever met. A super, super cool dude. Super, super cool dude. Now you played a lot with him, I'm sure. Now, so what's your take on his folder compared against Pablo's that we're going to be seeing really soon? Cora, hello. Oh, I need to. Oh, hold on a second. I wonder if this actually might be a problem for casting. Now that I think about it. This could be a problem for casting. Oh gosh, because I'm literally in the chat. Like I'm literally, like I have to. I don't think you can screen share both Discord and watch a match at the same time. I'm trying to think of a way. I'm trying to think of a way around this. Yikes. Because I've done this with Soul in the past. But the way that we were able to do it, and this is not ideal. He watched the actual stream, and I have the delay up, right? Again, Switch is not ideal because I'm trying to put a screen delay so that people don't watch. So if you people who have seen a lot of our battles might recall that with Legema and with Soul, there are times when he'll talk about stuff before it happens, which is I put a lot of delays up because again with all these prizes on the line, I really want to like crack back against people who might be screen peeking. Ooh. Yeah. So again, we can give him the casting role, but he's gonna be seeing stuff like 30 seconds ahead of everybody else, which is not the best. Leo, if you have e-reader cards, you should DM me. I have actual e-reader cards for sale. Honestly, I have a lot, and actually anyone else, and you've probably seen our eBay links from our chat bot. I have a lot of real life battle chips like these, and a lot of e-reader cards. I have a lot of. Let's just say, gang, I'm liquidating most of my collection because I am trying to fund better stuff for this year for YouTube. I've got big goals for 2024. And you know what? As much as I love my stuff, you know, I love making videos more, and I wanna really get that growth, right? We want to really, you know, I want a year from now in 2025, I want us to have grown so much that people are going to look back on this tournament with some nostalgia. They're going to be like, wow, like, look at that early days of Demi. You know what I mean? I'm really stoked. I'm sorry, Cora. I'm sorry. So you can watch it if you want to. We could have you in the cast and do it the other way. But again, I put a lot of screen delays on because I really want to make sure there's not people screen peeking. So it's going to be hard because you and I, what we're watching is not going to be synced up. And I thought that I could watch a Discord stream and still voice chat with you at the same time, but it doesn't seem like that's possible. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry. That being said, more emotes and salutes, please. Can we? I'm out here snubbing our gracious sponsor. You know. Actually, speaking of sponsorships, I have to put this up, or my manager's gonna be mad at me. Gang, we are officially Aces sponsored. How hype is that? I'm gonna make it real small. I'm gonna jam it right here. All right, I'm gonna jam it right here, right over the blue, right over that blue panel. Let's jam it right there. Let's even throw another one. Let's jam it over the red one too. All right, because we're out here making those big baller, big brain plays. You know, again, we're out here hustling. You know, we're grinding. You know, we're whatever the kids say. We're making that. We're making big things happen in 2024. Am I right? We're making big things happen in 2024. So yeah, we gotta hype it up, right? We gotta hype that up. So anyway, good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Let me see if I can. What is Parsec? I'm actually not sure what Parsec is. I have no idea what Parsec is. But I'm. Thank you, Mato. Thank you, Cora. I really appreciate that, dude. Did someone ask me about stuff in the works? Music. Yes, let's get some music. Great. How about some great battlers? Thanks, y'all. I turned it off for the voice casting. Thank you very much. Yep. Let's get that music up in here. All right. Looking like a pretty like kind of like what would the word be? Footsies, right? Looking like, you know, a lot of tanking up. You know, a lot of just like really patient plays. Both players have their anti-damages up. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, I've been watching YouTube for a while. Love it. So DJ, you might see there's gonna be there's like a chat. There's like my bot is like spamming something about surveys and stuff, which you should take. Everyone in this chat, honestly, it's like less than 2 minutes long. I'd love to know what you guys think about tournaments and things like that. My big goal for this year, I've got two big goals. The first is actually maybe I should wait for after the battle. Yeah, DJ, remind me after the battle, and I don't want to bore people. I'm excited about this that's happening. But let's just say I'm out here, I'm selling my stuff, I'm trying to make it happen, so it'll be good. All right, interesting. Wow, and look at that hard read, grab, banish. But look at that, Tony with the actual extra area grab right there is still going to preserve his lead, which is actually insane. That's honestly kind of bonkers that Legema was able to get that hard read with the grab right there. To be fair, it was probably more like he really wanted to use his S code area grab with the opposite, but still good stuff right there. Yeah, that's not going to be doing anything. I guess if we wanted to, we could have thrown an ice panel, but I don't think Enzon has any other way to freeze the opponent. So only one. Wow, and look at this. This is insane. The pressure that Tony is able to put up without even using any extra chips is out of this world. I feel like Pablo is really kicking himself for losing that time freeze counter war between between the area grab and the grab banish that happened. Because again, that would have been such a swing, right? To get all those panels back versus being in this position. It's honestly a massive swing. And look at that. Enzon is just applying that pressure. He sees that he's in a good spot, and he's just taking advantage of it as much as he possibly can. In fact, I'm wondering if we might see some extra... Yeah, look at that. Going right in the beast right here. Again, Enzon is just like spamming as much as he can. Now, unfortunately, Pablo is not able to get those panels back. Oh, no! And there it is. And there it is. Was that turn 4? Was that a turn 4 perfect Chrono Force setup? I think it was, folks. Enzon just out for blood. I don't know what to tell you all. He is out here for blood. He is out here. He's got this big gamer cap on. He's got his big brain glasses. And he's like, let's do it. Let's hit that button. Let's get it on. Yo, Cutie Fruit, nice to see you. Welcome on in here. Hello, hello. Yeah, he's in here. He's in here. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be the guy. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, going straight into Slash. I love it. Enzon does not have any breaking chips in his folder, as far as I can tell, so it's super safe for this play. And it's looking like Legema is just going to apply as much pressure as he possibly can. Look at that early little Slash lock. Okay, unfortunately, that area grab... Actually, whether it's fortunate or unfortunate is really debatable, right? Because Pablo could have kept up the area if he camped in that front row, but then he would have been locked in that one spot with that area grab, right? With that ice cube behind him. So I actually think it's probably better to give that up and not just like, be stuck in one spot for the rest of the game, right? Believe me when I say there are many ways to take advantage of that, and I don't think Pablo has any chips that would destroy an ice panel behind himself, right? So it would be very, very tough if that actually did happen. Yeah, Cha nailed it. Area grab S, we're out here area grab S gaming. We're out here fast gauge M gaming. Again, I have teased him so many times in person. I've done my best to make it happen, and unfortunately, just hasn't quite gotten there. But that's just how it is, y'all. That's just how it is. Okay, Eleman goes down. Ooh, wow, what a great. Okay, wow. Seems like Legema really wanted the time. Oh, he didn't go for the D-cross though. Interesting. I love that Tony was able to get a favorable exchange there because Legema threw away 2 chips in that exchange. Enzon had the What? Oh my gosh! Oh my! You never see that! You never see. So who's clipping that? Oh my lord! You never, ever, 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 ever see that! Winrek pushing the ice cube into the freeze D-cross. What? Like, Enzon, you are in a clip, buddy. You are in a clip, dude. We need to get that music, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Holy freaking cow. Holy freaking cow. I'm shook. I'm absolutely shook. Winrack, Ice Cube, D-Cross. Retro, I don't know that I've ever seen it either. That is big brain gaming right there. This game is so deep. This is the deepest game in the entire world. This game is almost 20 years old on the freaking Game Boy Advance. And look at all these interactions and these freaking amazing, cool things that happen. Okay, no more Gundam Soul. Seems like Enzon is just throwing it out there. Ooh, Anti-Navi stealing the Judge Man. That is so unfortunate, right? That is so unfortunate. Pablo would have really loved to get that area back, and look at that. Enzon's like, I'm still just going to take it. Again, probably Enzon probably would have preferred to not time freeze counter there. But, hindsight's 2020. Are we freezing panels? Are we breaking panels? Yeah, it looks like we're breaking panels. Right? Emilio! Nice to see you, Emilio, our good friend. Gang, Emilio, if we can also take a second to spam some emotes and salutes. Emilio made all of these overlays and graphics. He does my thumbnails. He is one of the nicest, most amazing Mega Man fans in the entire world. If we can take a second just to spam salutes and just show him a little bit of love and appreciation too. He is absolutely out of this world. I'm going to do some myself as well. All right, looks like Legema's just like, he's just going for it. Now, it's kind of scary because there are holes in the back row, right? That Elekman, that Eleman Thunder that came down from Enzon is going to, invalidate a lot of this, but we do have slow gauge up, so all we got to do is wait, right? All we got to do is wait. Those holes will eventually fix themselves. What a great Tengu. Blow it. The first hit blows away, the second hit, I guess the invis, right? But still, we're out here blowing away. Oh gosh, what a great invis, what a great invis, what a great invis. Oh man, Tony played that probably about as well as he could. Good spacing, right? Wanted to walk into the wind rack there, didn't want to get hit by that. Honestly, that was probably a pretty favorable Chrono Force exchange, considering that now Enzon has his in the back. Tony's got his in the back. So he's got his own action ready to go. But I also, wow, looking at Pablo's hand here, that's pretty solid, right? The get in into, your fast gauge, speeding things up, and then healing up a bit. That's pretty good. But again, I think that's pretty good stuff from Tony here, right? Because he's got his own powerful win con in the back. And it's true that Pablo's able to heal up here, but that's the last of his healing, right? That 935 is going to have to take him to the rest of the game, or it's going to take him to a turn 15 damage judge, which of course is not going to be favored because you do take the opportunity, to run the healing chips, right? That are not, proactively advancing your game plan, right? So it's going to be kind of tricky either way. That wasn't the best Chrono Force in the entire world. Enzon again played it probably about as well as he could have. And again, Enzon has his own in the back, right? He's got his own in the back. And as great as the Sanctuary play is, ooh, look at that double Sanctuary. Enzon's folder between the Magnums and between, oh wow, what a good turn. This slow gauge right here is good. Although I think Logema has fast gauge, no, doesn't he? I think Logema has fast gauge. In fact, I think I would try to jam it, honestly, at this point. Because Tony is just absolutely tanked up. There's no way he can be hit, against these holy panels and against all these actions, right? So I think I would want to speed up this turn as much as possible and just be done with it. I don't know. This is bad. If I'm Pablo, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Again, there's no more heals. This 655, that's going to have to go. That's going to have to go the distance. That's it, And Tony's got it, man. And at every point, you got to sweat bullets, right? Because we've already used Geddon. That was our easy, Chrono Force get out of jail card. We've already used it. And again, Tony's got the Magnums. Okay. A bit unfortunate. Bad timing there. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just out here. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my gosh. This aggression. This aggression. This aggression. Gang, he went for that T setup. He was spelling out his name. He's like, T for Tony. He's spelling out the letter T so that no matter where Logema's moving, he's locked in that spot. Spamming that Elect Cross, man. Spamming those charges. And we're tanked up as much as possible. Anti-damage, Life Aura, Sanctuary, 620 HP. No Chrono Force from the opponent, man. Like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Again, Pablo is such a good player and I love him. He's an amazing guy. But I'm out here just in awe of the Tony Tech here, man. The Tony Tech is just like, wow. I mean, gang, amazing stuff, right? Amazing stuff. And again, Pablo, well fought, but that was just crazy. I mean, that was actually just crazy. That was insanely crazy. Wow. All right. Well, again, Pablo, a very strong player, getting knocked down to losers. Honestly, you can never knock him out, right? Because Pablo is someone he's won 2 of our tournaments. He basically always places in like the top 4. Like, he's extremely powerful, extremely strong. But wow, a lot of hype on Tony. A lot of hype on Tony. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of hype. And again, I'm a little biased. I've met him in person, but still, great sets all together. Really good stuff. Ooh, Megasil versus TR. I love to see that. Also, Axel about to fight too. Although he's probably in the middle of it. Let's get a clean set with Mega Silver. Let's go hop in. Let's see what he's up to. We got a good screen delay going. He's about to start, he seems. All right, thank you, my good friend Silver. Let's go ahead and pop this up. All right, Silver is up against TR. Let's get those two up in here. And let's change the music up too. Let's change the music up. All right. TR, Mega Silver. Now, to be fair, I don't actually know what both players are running. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick on my phone. I don't want to reset the lag, or rather, I don't want to reset the screen delay, since it is pretty notable. All right, Mega Silver, very skilled player. We've seen a lot of him over the course of many tournaments. Very, very skilled. Looking like we've got a Gregor build. Love to see all these Gregors. Pretty solid stuff. Rush, 800 HP, attack max, charge max, looking good. Okay, this is another Machine Gun G, Machine Gun 2G. You know how I feel about it, but again, you know, if you're in Gregor and you can go into a race cross, I do think the extra damage is pretty notable, or at least more notable than maybe you know, a Falzar player who doesn't have a way to buff it up any extra. Okay, looking like we got Justice 1, recovers, uninstall, one Bubble Star G, one Grandman SPG. Yeah, honestly, this looks pretty solid. This looks like, you know, a lot of solid damage here. Blastman Star, probably another way to get rid of Tomahawk would be my guess. I would imagine that's like a pretty safe, effortless way to deal with that. And let's pull up TR really quick. All right, and TR is going for another Gregor player up in here. More Machine Gun 2Gs, love to see it. Heat Dragon, Wood Dragon, uninstall. Yeah. In fact, I'm even wondering if we'll see like tornadoes or something. Yeah, no tornadoes. Okay, but looks like a G-code dragons going crazy. Very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. All right, looking like, wow, I think we can do another Windwrack tech if we really wanted to, right? We could do another Windwrack, bust that Ice Cube. I'm surprised we didn't see it, to be honest. I'm surprised, because I feel like Mega Silver's probably throwing away the Ice Cubes, or rather throwing away the Windwrack at this point, right? So I'm a little surprised we didn't get to see the cheeky little Ice Body attacks go down. Still, we got the uninstall. Wow, and just in time, too, considering a Life Aura would have stopped that completely. And had that Life Aura gone down a little sooner from TR, we would have had all of our programs for the entire game. So unfortunately, TR is going to have to deal with, you know, less of a Navi customizer. Super, super painful. Big clapback, exactly as Fuse Hunter said. Oh, it's Jenny, nice to see you. You have the funniest dreams. I love it. I absolutely love it. The best way to beat base BX is Risky Honey. Risky Honey is the way to go for sure. You spam it. You spam those bees against his Buster Rake. That's by far the best way. Okay, looking like Mega Silver's also tanking up. Not nearly as good, because the Windwrack is going to be getting out of TR's way. Okay, lots of area grab wars are happening. Makes you wonder if Mega Silver will consider hopping into Slash Cross to take advantage of this area. Doesn't seem like TR has any breaking chips. He is actually no. I'm sorry, he does. He plays Grandman SP. I apologize because he's got a lot of G-code stuff going on. He knows a lot of that. Hey there, Card God. Yes, Card God. Your name is Servant, right? You're one of those people. I want to get Cora and I want to get Card God to sync up their Twitch names and their Discord names, just so I don't get confused. But I remember in the back of my head. Good to see you guys. All right, we got the Raceman goes down. Ooh, but that's really in Mega Silver's favor. He is going to be able to break through those traps right there, and he knows better. He's just going to let it time out. He's not going to mess around with that switch latency. He's going to get that guaranteed hit. There's no reason not to. Going to paralyze into a quick charge attack. Ooh, but the tackle is maybe not going to go down. Yeah, probably not going to happen. Element goes down. Ooh, interesting. I don't know that was TR's intention there, to be honest with you. I don't know that was intention to get rid of his own holy panels there. That's an interesting setup. That's an interesting setup. That's true. Justice 1 and Slash can go to the ice panels. That's a really good point. That's a really good point, Fuse. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Card God, but you know what I mean? Like, it's in your favor to sync up your names anyways, just because, like, people will know who you are, you know? But anyway, you do your life, right? I can't tell people what to do. I will say it's really easy to change your name on Twitch. That I will say. As you guys know, changed my name from Demi D or MC to Scoutmaster Demi. All right, can we get this hit? Can we get the freeze action? If we can get the D-Cross freeze, that's pretty big for Mega Silver. It seems like it's pretty likely. Yeah, there it is right there. D-Cross freeze, basically guaranteed. Ooh. Okay, I should definitely not say it's basically guaranteed. Because it's, as we all know, we're on Switch, and nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing in this world is guaranteed. But, again, you know, not the worst, right? It's always nice to get D-crosses. It's always nice to follow up with charge attacks. But, you know, and honestly, actually, I guess it is kind of rough because I think the charge tackle would get the pseudo breaking damage to deal double on the ice. So I guess it actually was a lot of damage there. But, you know, it's not something. Let's just say it's not a game breaking swing. Not by any means, right? There's quite a bit that can be done. That can be done on both sides, right? So, and look at that. That's a pretty darn good Colonel Force, right? It's it's hard. It's kind of hard to do better than that, right? You gotta, you know, we can always you know, live in magical Christmas land where we got a lot of area grabs in the opponents, and we can really spam those extra soldiers. But hey, you got the Beast out, you have the full Gundel Soul Connect. I think that's pretty good, right? I think it's pretty good. And again, we got a lot of really solid, powerful options in the back. We've got basically double the life lead. TR is going to need to have an even better Colonel Force if he wants to really get a good shot of winning this, I think. Can we get that instant erase? No, I guess not. Oh, and in fact, it seems like both Groundman Regular as well. Groundman Regular and Groundman SP are being run by TR. So yeah, a lot of ways to punish a slash if that is something that, you know, our opponents are into. Okay, ooh, yeah, Groundman's not going to work on those holes. Really, really good spacing. I like that Blastman is basically guaranteed to hit right here on that star code. And yeah, Machine Gun, probably not worth holding on to. In fact, I would say definitely not worth holding on to. In fact, I would say it's probably better to leave Charge Beast and maybe enter a different beast like a Lek or Erase and try to get some big punishes with your Killer Tail. That's probably what I would do. I'd probably even go to Heat here, to be honest, because Heat Beast is going to make it so that even if the opponent has like a lot of auras and stuff, your breath is just going to like penetrate through it. So I think it's going to be, I think that's going to be like a bigger issue right there. Yeah, I think, okay. Cracking those panels with the Justice 1. A little bit off timing. Oh, wow, and look how good that was. Only two Colonel Forces, and in fact, the anti-damage was able to stop a lot of it, right? So yeah, I think this is looking pretty solid in Mega Silver's Mega Silver's favor. It is true that he's basically out of chips, but in terms of damage judge, he's got a big lead. And unless TR can really pull it off with charge attacks, you're not going to see a lot of action. And in fact, I really wish both players would consider using different beasts, like just like that, right? Like, oh wow, that's a pretty good erase. If TR had jumped off of Charge Beast and gone into something like Erase there to get that Killer Tail, you know, maybe we could see a little bit more value out of that. I would love to see a different beast attack, because Charge Beast is just a little bit awkward in terms of taking advantage of your beast attacks. And look at that. All he's got to do, all Mega Silver has to do is hang in the back. That breath is never going to hit. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, y'all. In fact, I might even, I don't know. At a certain point, you have to ask yourself if it's worth beasting over, because I'm not really too sure what TR is able to do in the back. It seems like most of his chips are probably taken care of. All right, there we go. Game 1 is going to Mega Silver right here. Let's see what Silver's up to. Silver does have more HP. Silver has more HP, and he's got more chips up his disposal that can really take advantage of, you know, dealing a lot of damage, right? A lot of different SP options are a thing. So yeah, I feel like it's an interesting setup where it's really just going to come down to, you know, who can pull off better combos, better attacks. Actually, interesting, there's no Groundman SP from TR. Considering he's mostly running a G-code folder, I would strongly disagree with that. I think his Groundman Star should really be a Groundman SP. It's basically free to throw in when the rest of your folder is G. And honestly, Groundman SP is such a good chip. People play it off code. Like, that's how good it is, right? So I feel like when you're playing a mostly G-code folder, you should absolutely be slotting in that SP version of it. But hey, you know, we're just here to spectate and have a lot of fun with it. Hey, Costa! Well, great to have you up in here. How are you? All right, we got ourselves a little Bubble Star action. It is not fast enough. Oh wow, it is fast enough to get that little double damage charge shot right there. And again, gang, Electcross is so powerful. At 140 damage with your charge shot, that's basically like Doll Thunder 2. You know, people like to run chips like that, and you have to ask yourself, is this better than just a charge attack? You know, they're pretty good when you can actually sync them together with the same code, and you can chain them like really, really easily, especially Doll Thunder 3 being 180. But again, the power of charge shots is really notable in Battle Network 6. It's something that no one should be sleeping on. It's really, really good stuff. Okay, Rush is going to trigger. And maybe we can take advantage of the paralysis. Okay, I guess wow, just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. That was extremely close. Just the tiniest bit off, unfortunately. All right, hopping back up. We got our machine guns. If we're really interested in dealing with the anti-damage traps, that is an option. In fact, I'm pretty sure anti-damage just is a thing right now. And slapping the attack 30 on it is pretty interesting too. I guess we're less interested in having an amazing Colonel Force. Ooh, TR might be able to dodge all of that. Yep. And there goes the attack 30. TR doesn't know that, but now I have a feeling that this is going to be more in TR's favor here. Attack 30 on Gundel Soul. I'm sorry, attack 30 on Chrono Force is really notable and really powerful. And unfortunately, we didn't even get the extra damage from that, you know. So I do think Mega Silver is probably trying his best to dig in his folder more and see better options, because admittedly, what we're seeing right here isn't the most exciting setup, right? In fact, honestly, I might even just like Life Aura here and wait for an even better Grab Revenge. I'm not entirely sure, but actually, that's probably about as good as the Grab Revenge will get. I take it back. But it is going to get a little awkward, cycling and trying to deal with all these holy panels. I do like that we're still in a Lek, because if we ever beast out, we can start breaking those panels. That's going to be a really big deal, I think. In fact, oh gosh! Wow, that was really... See, that was great of Mega Silver to grab the Grab Revenge that time, and that area grab. That probably, it wouldn't have been lethal, like he would have lived, but the amount of extra value and damage from that Chrono Force on TR's end would have been extremely hard to deal with. Extremely hard to deal with. Now again, I'm expecting to see a beast at some point. I'm surprised we're still being a little more patient. I'm not surprised. You know, I do like having a Life Aura. I do like, you know, getting up those defenses. But I think having the Life Aura with... Ooh, yeah, interesting. A little bit too late, unfortunately. The Chrono Force has already gone down. Already gone down a bit. Yeah, and that's not going to hit either. Obviously, the Life Aura is not going to happen regardless. Okay, then Tengu does come to blow it off. Life Aura is out of play. Judgment, unfortunately, not hitting. Not getting any area back. Have a feeling that's, hey, we got Wreck Raccoon, nice to see you. Have a feeling that's, that would have been a pretty solid play right there. Okay. And now it's interesting. The pressure to do the Elect Breath is a lot less notable. Oh, we're just like going for it. And we have no attack 30. We have no attack 30 to really soup it up, right? Makes you wonder if TR has got any way to deal with this. Okay, great area grab. Unfortunately, Mega Silver has no other way to get his area back. Still, that was huge damage. That was huge damage on both ends. Now we've got both players without any Chrono Force left. No Sanctuaries are left. I don't even think Life Auras are left. This is really just going to be called who can take advantage of the Beast more. And in Mega Silver's case, he's got more turns of Beast. TR literally just left it. We got Recover 300s to keep us alive and healthy, which honestly might be worth grabbing. I think I would grab the healing stuff, and then I would start trying to beast out. I would try to chip charge as much as possible. Because Judgment's going to come... Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. So there was a Life Aura back. Fortunately, we are in Heat Beast, right? So Heat Beast has enough raw power from his Beast attacks to just deal with... a Life Aura like that. Unfortunately, we don't have the chips in hand, though, and that's why I was really thinking we might grab Panel Return in the back. Panel Return would have been really solid there, right? You can easily chip charge that, take a turn to really take advantage of the Beast. Because now we're in a really awkward position, right? We have to respect the Life Aura. There's no real way to deal with it. I'm surprised TR wasn't taking advantage of his Life Aura turn right there either. We have to spam as many Beast attacks as possible, and it's just not looking great. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best you'll ever get with a Panel Return is chip charging it, to be honest with you. But we'll see how this ends up playing out differently. I do respect tanking up. That is basically confirmed hit. Yep. Love that TR stood in place. TR stood in place. He wasn't going to take additional damage from that. There are multiple ways to get hit if you move around. You're going to get hit a lot, right? So by staying in one place, all he lost was the Life Aura. He didn't take any extra damage as well. Yep, it's true. Fuse Hunter. It still did outrageous damage, right? And no attack 30s either, which is crazy. No attack 30s either. Costa, I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking about what time it is on me or how much time has passed? Okay. Is that going to decross? Can we get the decross? Look at that. Look at that. Decross freeze. No buster spams. Okay. And again, I don't think that Panel Return was that great. You know, I think that Panel Return would have been a lot better being chip charged. Ooh, boy. See, this is interesting, right? Yeah, I think you have to go Slash here. I think TR's already used his Ground Man. Oh, man. This is, Oh, no Super Armor! No Super Armor! Oh, gosh! Oh, gosh! Only one charge will remain. Okay, I like it. Does TR have any more area grabs? Does TR have any more area grabs? Okay, seems like not. Oh, man. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think Mega Silver's got it. Yep, that's it. That's it right there, folks. Wow. Close set. Close set right there. Really, really close stuff. Love to see it. Love to see that, you guys. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Whew. Hardcore. All right, gang. Let's go back to our bracket. Let's take a peek at everything that's happening here. Tofu and Enzon Tony are up in winners. I don't think that either of them have the capabilities of streaming, unfortunately. So only one winner will remain here, and I wish we could watch it, but unfortunately we cannot because we were on Switch. Yo, Abdi, nice to see you. Let's take a look at the losers bracket. Let's see how things are going down below. Okay, Mega Silver just finished his match against TR. We can report that for him. Not that we really need to, but, you know, we can since we're here. So, Casterman versus Rebic will be the Mega Silver person right there. Pablo is going up against the winner of Card God versus Sunfox. I don't know which is more likely to be over with first, considering we just finished Mega Silver. March, do you have any clue when Casterman and Rebic started, or when either of these started? Because depending on who won that, we'll be able to move on from there. We are moving at a brisk pace today. I love to see it, folks. I love to see that we are really not taking our time in terms of like getting these matches going. I really love to see that we've got a lot of good solid stuff right there. Let's take a quick peek at the Discord, because I think Casterman marked himself as capable of streaming, but I don't know if yeah, he did. March, can I get you to DM Casterman after this? I don't know if he wins or whatever. He did mark himself as capable of streaming, so we should really, you know, I should really be cracking that whip on him. And that's not you know, that's hard to keep track of all that stuff, so it's kind of its own thing. But again, I think that would have been really, really, really good. That being said, I don't think it matters too much, because it's very possible that he'll get knocked out. And in which case, Mega Silver is going to be the person we'll keep watching too. So, hey, Dashi! Nice to see you, Dashi. Really great to see you. Really great to see you. Card Gods up against the Tofu rematch. Nice. Love to see that. Love to see that. Are you just starting? Card God, are you just starting? If that's the case, we should stay on Mega Silver and wait for him. He may have just been knocked out. Yeah, if that's the case, we should stay on him if Card God's up in chat. Because Card God, you should be fighting Sunfox, I think. I think it just ended. Nice. Thank you, Axel. Appreciate that. Let's stay on Mega Silver, and let's take a peek at Rebic or Casterman's build to see what exactly they're running. Let's assume that Rebic won, because it seems like that's the vibe that people were giving in chat. Rebic is out here. Oh, and also Rebic can stream, which is really nice. All right. Charge max, attack max. We're seeing tons of Gregors today. We are seeing tons of Gregors. Yep, way in the winners. Way in the winners bracket. Yeah, it's up against him and Toru for the top of the bracket, which is really cool. All right, we've got Machine Gun Star. Ooh, an Ice Seed, a spicy little Ice Seed. Wow. That, I'm hyped, because I think Big Hook is an awful chip, and it is a ton of fun when you can pull it off. It's like, this is one of those chips, right? I can see the theme here, which is really interesting. We're trying to freeze, right? We got the Aqua Dragons, and we have the Blizzard Ball for a time freeze way to freeze. We have the Ice Seed. We're trying to freeze in Gregar, and we got the Big Hook to try and get like the most maximum amount of cheesy damage that's possible. Match just started. Let's get into it. Assuming that is who he's fighting. Assuming that is who he's fighting. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, this is Rebic's folder right here. Are you talking about Mega Silver though? Because I don't know about Tony's match. Oh, you're talking about the match just started. You're talking about Card Gods. Gotcha. Although Axel did also say that I think the winner of that is happening pretty soon. So I will say that I'm currently on Mega Silver's stream, waiting for that to happen. So not too sure when that will pop up. If someone wants to let me know when they're about to start, that would be really good. Yeah, the freeze combo potential in the H code is pretty cool, Fuse Hunter. I do agree. And again, it's pretty fun to see this type of strategy in Gregar, right? Because obviously Falzar and Aqua Cross, you can easily spam your charge shots, and you can get a lot of like cheeky freezes that you can combo up with like Aura Head 3 and stuff. But yeah, the Big Hook is gonna be huge. Oh, Mega Silver's fire. I like it. Mega Silver, I don't blame you, man. We got prize on the line. It is a nerve-wracking thing. There's no doubt about it. And you've been fighting really hard. Is it Rebik? That's the real question. Is Mega Silver fighting Rebik? That is mostly what I want to know. Let me go over here. Let's change the name. All right. Oh, yeah, waiting on Sunfox. No worries. No worries, Cargod. I appreciate that. Rebby C. I miss Rebby C. I wish he never told me. I wish he never told me how to pronounce his name. I liked Rebby C a lot. I liked Rebby C a lot. You know what it is? It's just I'm not used to Y's being a vowel, right? I'm not used to right? And people on Twitch and like YouTube and places, like, they're always putting like, you can never tell if their letter is uppercase or lowercase. So anyway, hitting the restroom, then we'll start. I love it. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm excited, Mega Silver. Maybe I'll hit the restroom too, honestly. I might be ready to do the same thing. Yeah, give me a quick second, you guys. Everyone get hyped on this chair stream. I'll be right back. Alright, thank goodness we're still not here. Thank goodness we're still waiting. This is what we came here. I need to get another one of those anti-damage plushies so I can have the little... I can have the doll. I can just have the doll hanging around. That's my biggest goal in life, to be honest with you. Alright, seems like we're starting. I see Mega Silver popping it up. I do see that happening. So it does seem like we're going to be starting real soon, you guys. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Alright, and let's go ahead and change this up. What music should we do? Let's do BN3. Let's do some BN3 action, you guys. That's always a fun time. Man, I may even get some talkies, y'all. Although, we should really get set up. All right, let's see who it is. Is it Rebik or is it Caster? We're gonna find out right here, right now. Is it Rebik or is it Caster? Oh, gang, I'm fully charged. I jacked into my fridge. Got a nice cup of water. I'm ready to go, y'all. We've got some really exciting games. Extremely exciting games. It is Rebik. Nice. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. It's interesting that we keep flashing in and out. I don't know what's not sure what to make of that. We were of course at the mercy of our screen recording, Mega Silver, who is of course also on YouTube too. I'm sure he's able to keep up with our delay. All right, Gregor versus Gregor. Can Rebik pull off the cheesy freeze combos? Can the cheesy freeze combos get there? I'm a hater. I'm a hater, but also I really want to see it happen. So I'm both. I'm both. What would you call someone who's both a hater but also secretly wants it to happen? It's like me in high school when I was, or middle school when I told everyone I didn't like High School Musical, but actually I was really into it. Maybe not really into it, but secretly I loved it. You know what I mean? It's like that, right? It's like verbally out loud you're like, no, freeze tactics can't possibly work. They can't possibly get there, but like you want it to happen, right? That's right. You think I'm a tsundere? Wow! We actually ended up getting that uninstall there. Holy cow. Okay, looks like we got a pretty solid little bit of damage from Heatman SP as well. That was pretty... I mean, it's not guaranteed to get that with the barrier up, so that's a pretty big swing for Mega Silver to actually pull off the uninstall, right? That's not, again, that was not something that was guaranteed to happen by any means, so that's pretty notable. If I'm Rebic and I've already busted my Heatman, I'm also a little nervous too, because again, as nice as that damage was, you'd love to see a world where you can maybe get some grass panels for double, but again, Rebic is someone who's going for the ice panels, right? He wants to get these cheesy little ice combos, so maybe he doesn't care nearly as much. Okay, looking like a lot of area being taken. Love to see the sanctuaries in the back. I think that that's a really interesting... Oh, wow, Rebic with that hard read. Rebic with that hard read right there. That's actually phenomenal. I'm kind of blown away by that. That's very, very powerful stuff right there. Extremely powerful stuff. Yeah, I'm with you, Retro. That was a very, very good machine gun. Getting that uninstalled, getting all of it happening. Yeah, it's extremely good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh! Vox, you were playing. That's right. Yeah. Tony and Rebic doing well. Yeah. What a good sport you are, man. I love that, Vox. Vox, what were you playing today? What was your strategy in this tournament? Okay. Good Element Man. It's not going to decross, but we are going to get the wood, I'm sure. Okay. I can't tell if that was a... It's hard to tell if that was intentional or not. I'm going to guess not. Although, you know, trapping him in the back is not, you know, that's not bad either. And it does make, you know, certain trips a little bit worse. Of course, if you could actually have lined up the line of sight and gotten that decross as well, that would have been, you know, so much better too. So, very, very good. Gregor very defensive using Erase Cross Erase Tail a lot. Oh, that's cool. Defensive with poison tactics. That's really fun. Poison and HP bugs. Those are always a fun strategy. Okay, we are playing a lot of footsies here. Silver, Mega Silvers is much more favored, right? Because he's got the holy panels. In fact, I almost think you go Special Beam Cannon, right? Where it's like, you're down to take the hit so that your hit can connect. Because knowing that yours is going to be half damage on the holy panels, you know, you're going to win basically every exchange. You know, Rebic, in order to win this exchange, has to hit and dodge at the same time, which is just, like, not super feasible, right? Okay, Area Grab, Life Aura, Tactics. Life Aura grabbing a little bit of holy panels is pretty cool. But also, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Rebic necessarily has a way to deal with Rock Cube. Oh, wait a second. Rock Cube in the back. Wait, that Wind Rack was actually really hype, you guys. That Wind Rack did two things. Oh, we gotta clip that. We gotta clip that. That Wind Rack pushed the Rock Cube in the back. That's gonna be really hard to deal with. And it's also... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. And that is the downside. That is the downside of Slash Cross. It's not over yet. Rebic does have some healing. But yeah, that's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. Still, that Wind Rack, the 2-in-1 Wind Rack. It's fun to see tech like that. You know, blocking people off in the back row is really fun and cheeky. Or at least certain parts in the back row, right? You know, the center spots that are so helpful. And also, you know, blowing with the Life Aura, right? So, some really good value. Really, really good value. And also, oh, darn. Mega Silver knew. He had a feeling that was coming. Imagine that lock right there. Imagine that lock right there. Okay, so Rebic, this is really cool to watch, because Rebic is not only... Oh, he stepped back. But I guess you have to, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Take Slash Cross damages at 200? You can't really afford to do that, right? You can't afford to do that. Man, I think that could have happened, though. Somehow I glossed over the Rock Cube panel grab tech. I don't know if I opened up Rebic's folder or not. I think I did. Somehow I glossed over Rock Cube panel grab tech. Like, that's really, really fun. And another really big benefit of this type of strategy with those Rock Cubes, that's one less... Ooh, interesting. That is really interesting. And look at that! The invincibility is going to stop it completely! Look at that! That is a dealt with Kernel Force. Leo, thank you for that clip. Holy cow. That fanfare value. Okay, I think we take out that rock cube and we throw in another fanfare. Am I right? Fanfare is in the star code. I guess the difference is I don't think that that fanfare can be blown away by a wind rack. That's so hype. Oh, I'm all on the Rebic train. I'm sorry, Mega Silver. I love you to pieces, but like, this is just too much hype. Whoa, what a crazy TFC exchange that was. What a crazy exchange that was. Aqua Dragon. Oh! Freezing right in front, paralyzing right in front. Spamming that buster. Spamming that buster. Oh my gosh. Gang. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm like, oh man. Gogeta, am I right, dude? It's crazy. This is some crazy stuff. Good to see that there's healing on Mega Silver's end. The big hook! Oh! With the double damage! The double damage T-Cross! Okay, it's not gonna hit the flashing frames, right? There's iframes. There is invincibility there. Oh my gosh. I forgot about Big Hook. How could I forget about Big Hook? How could I forget about the Hands of Duo? Mega Silver thought his Hand of Duo was better. He thought it was better, and it was not. Oh, Cha is not wrong at all. That was a comeback if I ever saw one, man. Holy cow. While we're at it, Rebic is at 1480, so he is missing an HP memory somewhere. So our man is at 20 less HP than he should be. And he is just out here doing those things. He is out here doing those things. That was insane. What a game that was. I'm with you, Cutie Prue. What a round. What a round indeed. I'm like, I want to see this. I want to see this. These aerial lock tactics really go the distance. All right, we got one little panel grab going in. Now again, the one panel grab, not amazing, right? The one panel grab is not as good as it could be. Oh, love that invincibility. It's not gonna it's gonna completely stop all that. Yeah, the one panel grab not as good, right? You kind of want to combo it up with like area grabs to really get those locks going. But yeah, definitely. Here comes a giant fist. Yeah, that's right. The Patrick memes are are really powerful, aren't they? Yeah. See, if only Rebic sequenced that differently, right? Area grab and then panel grab. He's probably not trying to commit too much because he knows that like a Judge Man or a Grab Revenge is gonna really ruin a lot of his Wait, are we just going for it? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, fanfare does go away after a certain amount of time. But that is bad. That is an early fanfare. That is oh gosh. So Rebic all he's got to do now is blow off that life aura, and he's gonna have like half of the game with invincibility, and he's just totally locked Mega Silver in that spot. Well, assuming that's it's interesting, right? Because when Rebic moves back, he's gonna give up that space eventually. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding! Okay, summon black. This is all those obstacles. Holy cow. Oh, with the black! Oh, the wide slash! The slash of the black destroyed the cube. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Still, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh man, I can't even imagine. I know Mega Silver was honest with us and he admitted he was shaking and nervous. And this is like one of those things where it's like, how do you fight back against these tactics right here? It's such a shame about that rock cube. If I would be, if I'm Mega Silver, I'm counting my blessings on that regard, right? Because now it's not guaranteed to have the lock. I'm surprised Rebic is not beast charging. There's the fist, and it's the double. That's the full fist right there. Wow. Wow. But again, like I said, I'm surprised. I feel like if I'm Rebic, I'm camping that panel, and I'm just like tailing as much as possible. That's what I'm trying to do, right? I'm tailing as much as I can. Now, the upside of Mega Silver's position is he still does have a Chrono Force option. I think he still has a Grab Revenge. I think there are still ways to get some of those panels back now that the obstacle is no longer there. The fanfare will be a thing for the rest of the fight. I'm sorry, for the rest of the fight, but ooh. Oh, he dodged it. Did Mega Silver dodge it? I think he did dodge it. Okay, good. Oh, wow. Good on install right there. Look at that. Mega Silver's clawing back. He is clawing his way back. Shagraz, I don't know off the top of my head. Because Fanfare is not like a super common ship. It lasts a long time, as you can see. I think it does eventually go away. But I don't know how long. And, yeah. We've got to be really careful here, too. Because if the invincibility happens with that Grab Revenge. Rebik is so smart! Preserving that. Preserving it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That area is not leaving until he decides to leave. And look at that. Taking it back right away. Slash lock's happening. I mean, it's been more than 3 turns. There it is. There's the Fanfare. But he did his job. That little doo-doo-doo-doo. He, I mean, let me tell you. He did a lot of work. He did a lot of work. That felt like 4 turns, honestly. Maybe 5 turns. So hard to say. And look at that. And that's it. That's it. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Chrono Force did nothing. No Wind Rack. That's it. Oh. Oh, man. Why no Wind Rack? We had it, didn't we? Did we just draw Wind Rack? I guess we just drew Wind Rack. Man. Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, yeah, it's like Shagraz said, it just had to, you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it, right? I think what I would be doing is trying to beast. Trying to do my charging, but, oh, that's the last chip. Oh, man. I kind of feel like you charge it up. I don't know. It's rough. That's rough. And there it is, folks. Mega Silver, you fought so hard. You fought so hard, Mega Silver. And honestly, what Rebik's strategy right there, it kind of preys on Gregor, right? Because Falzar has got the dust sucking up, right? I guess Blast Man is probably one of the few ways that you could, because the fire hits behind you, right? Maybe the fire from the Blast Man could destroy those obstacles. Mega Silver, well fought, my friend. Well fought. That was crazy. I don't know what I would do in the Gregor position. I mean, I think you played that about as well as you could. Rebik, look at you. Well done. That's true. The Falzar Beast out hits the side as well. That's true. That's another way to deal with that. Yeah. The early fan... Exactly. Crazy tempo. Yeah. Super true. Crazy tempo. Couldn't agree more. Alright, gang. Let's hop back to our bracket. That's crazy. Okay. Axel versus Rebik. That's 2 streamers. That is 2 streamers right there. So let's watch from Axel's perspective, since we know he's already up there. Oh, also Pablo versus Sunfox is happening soon too. Axel was our he won last tournament for Switch with a really cool hybrid Bug Death Thunder build. I'd be really curious to see. They last for 2400 frames before destroying themselves. So that's like, if you divide that by 60, right? Because 60 frames per second, that'd be how many seconds that lasts. Rebik, Axel lost Noctoon to losers round 1. Oh my, is that right? Rebik got knocked round 1? Oh, round 2, but still, yeah, early on, huh? People are out here clawing. And look at that, Tony up in the top. Tony up in the top. Oh, man. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. That's true, and he does have Blastman Star. Yeah, Mega Silver does have it. I know. Poor Mega, you actually have Blastman. He never showed up. Blastman is cool as a star chip, right? Because he'll do double damage on grass. He's really hard to dodge. D-cross Tomahawk, and then exactly deal with stupid shenanigans like obstacle nonsense. I can't say stupid. It's fun. It's really... That's how I would feel if I lost it, though. I'd be like, stupid freaking Fanfare rock cube. I'd be really upset. But we know Mega Silver is he's much more calm and collected than I am. All right, let's go to Axel. Let's take a peek at him. And let's also see what he's up to in terms of his folders. So we've seen Rebek in action. Rebek has been he's been cooking, as they say. Rebek has been hardcore cooking. Looking like we've got ourselves. Where is he at? I'm blind. I can't. There he is. There's Axel. By the way, fun fact about Axel: he speaks fluent Japanese. He grew up in Japan. Super cool. Oh, he's also really tall. I also met him in real life. I would love it if Axel and Enzon fought each other, because those are two people I've met in real life these past few months. All right, attack max, charge max sounds good. Is this another Gregor? Oh wow, another Gregor. So no cheeky little Gundo Soul. I'm sorry, no cheeky little Bug Death Thunders here. Similar to Tony, we got a lot of L stuff, right? The Magnums, the Electragons coming in. Only one win rack, so it's got to really count. It's got to really count. Hey, Sigma! Oh, you're TR, I love it. You fought so hard. TR, you fought so hard, man. Well done. High value SP chips. High value SP chips. Uninstall on code. Yeah, looking like a pretty standard solid Gregor build. 4 area grabs, zone control, and then just the firepower of the SP chips in the back is some really good stuff. That's right, that's Spoutman G coming in here, man. He's although he's Spoutman A, this is Spoutman A, so a little less good than Spoutman G, honestly, but some good stuff nonetheless. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting, right? Again, I kind of feel like Rebek's folder really I feel like it really preys on Gregor. I feel like it really preys on Gregor. Because I'm looking at Axel's folder and I'm thinking, how do you get out of a lock like that? The way to do it is to not get locked in the first place, right? That's how you do it. Also, oh, I see that Axel's got the 2 Gundo Souls, which is pretty fun with the Geddon. Which is, oh, you're starting off, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, gang. Gundo Souls with Geddon is insane. That's always a lot of fun. Alright, we got Axel versus Rebek coming in. Wow, and look at Axel with that S++ rank. S++. My man is out here grinding that actual ladder. I don't even know how you do it. I don't even know how you find people. You have to time out. I think you have to just sync up with people to find public matches for rank. Crazy. Too slow to get in fan first place. Yeah. It's tough. Lots of Gregor, man. These little wolf dogs are just out here infesting our tournament. I'm a Falzar fan personally, but I also love Gregor. It's fun to just melt people, right? It's fun to just have insanely powerful charge attacks. This is true. Not even Omega. That's right, March. Not even Omega. What a scrub Axel is, honestly. What an actual scrub we're dealing with. Get him out of Rebek, knock him out of here, man. Knock this scrub out of here. I'm just kidding. I love Axel. All right, let's let me set up. Let's do some BN5. I think BN5 is has been waiting very patiently for its opportunity right here. Do a little BN5 action. By the way, everybody, I haven't had an opportunity to share a reel, but if you live on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, that type of area, there is a tournament coming up. I believe February 3rd. So get excited for that. Keep your eyes open for that. Oh, this screen, I'm gonna shrink it just a little bit. Let's move it down a teensy tiny bit. There we go. Always tough to get that exact size. All right, cool. We are starting off. Wow, turn 1 bug fix. Hard to complain about that, right? And another cool thing about the H code is having your barriers on code, right? Heatman SP, not the most exciting SP chip, but still a solid amount of damage in a fire elemental spot, dealing double to Tomahawk, hitting those grass panels that Eleman loves to leave, that all those dragons love to leave. Okay, we got a lot of charge action coming in too. Wow. That is pretty interesting. I wonder, yeah, oh man. There's some exciting stuff that's happening. Kelvin, what do you think about turn 1 bug fix? Yeah, IRL cutie. If you live in that area, you should get excited for that. Okay, can we see it happen? I love Axel's patience here. Okay. Honestly, I think you just jam it. Ooh, look at that. Still so patient. Oh, Rebik missed. And that's why you just wait. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I'm sorry. I apologize. He was up top. I apologize. Can he do it? Oh, charge. The charge tackle invincibility. Just barely. Just barely. That was like 1 frame off. Imagine the damage of that punish. That would have put Rebik at like 400 HP. Honestly, that probably would have won the game on the spot. If I'm being very honest with you, that would have been so much damage to deal with. How unfortunate too. And again, I like Axel's patience, but I think he was just a little bit too patient there. You know, just a little bit too patient there. I think I would have tried to jam it just a little bit earlier. Not that I don't blame him. Again, if you're holding up area grab, I'm sorry, anti-damage, you really want to use it in response to something. So you can't really blame him. Okay. Rebik does have the shoes. Rebik does have the shoes. Oh gosh, you stop that right now. You stop that panel grab shenanigan right now. Get out of there. You get absolutely out of there, folks. You can't let it happen, right? You just can't. It's too scary. It's way too scary. Now, Axel's pretty cool because if he wants... well, first off, he's getting the cheeky little extra damage off the Magnum if he does decide to roll with it. I don't know that I love Magnum when the field's already hold like that. I don't know that I love it, personally. Whoa, the D-Cross. The D-Cross. Okay. We get a hit. We get a hit. Life 4 is not a total brick here. Okay, you need to... I guess he's maybe waiting for... Again, I think just a little too patient there, Axel. You had a lot of opportunities to just jam it, you know? You had a lot of opportunities to just jam it. Ladybug, shoot me a DM, or Rebik a DM, or Imaska. Imaska is the person who runs it. He's the tournament organizer. I know Rebik. When Rebik is not playing, he can help a lot too. Sensor lock is not really a thing in this game, Leo. Sensor's a chip, but yeah, it's like not nearly as exciting. Okay, that's pretty good. Both panel grabs didn't really get value. Did he just beast into a beast? Did he just beast into a beast right there? Did they both slash each other? That's really cool. That's really cool. And look at that. I mean, it's a shame that Rebik does have the air shoes because the get-in turns are the turns where you can really take advantage of the Chrono Force, right? Or you can take advantage of the Gundel Soul, rather. But yeah, when the opponent has the air shoes, it doesn't matter nearly as much. Okay, getting hit by this. Getting hit by this. I love the beast. Okay! Ooh, good paralysis from Rebik. Great paralysis from Rebik. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna happen? Okay, it's not gonna happen. Oh, it is! Oh, man. Okay, Rebik is still very much alive, though. Rebik is still very much alive. Like, it could have... And look at that. Attack 30 showed up, like, way too late, huh? Attack 30 showed up way too late. I mean, look, again, I think the best Chrono Force is the one that works, right? Good time freeze counter here. That's fine. Give it up for some defenses. That's totally fine. Cheeky little rock cube showing up. Not doing too much. I like the fanfare a lot more. It's cool that rock cube can be pushed, but I think fanfare just kind of supports the strategy more. Although I guess you can't put both obstacles, right? If you had double fanfare, you couldn't actually do both of them. Rock cube is one of the few ways to actually do it. Okay, Axel's almost out of chips, but again, Rebik's really low. Rebik's really, really low. The best that he can do here is his own Giga, which is not nearly as impactful as Chrono Force, right? There's that action. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see how Rebik runs it out. It's going to be a really interesting setup for sure. Oh, the freeze D-Cross! The freeze D-Cross! Big hook! Does Axel not have undershirts? Wait. I don't think Axel's running undershirts. Blizzard Ball into D-Cross freeze into freaking Big Hook. Wow. I don't even I'm at a loss for words. I had Axel on that and he was at 1. Rebic, well done, my friend. So well done. I can't even I'm well done, my friend. Such beautiful stuff right there. All these shirtless players. All these people need to put shirts on, man. You know, you show up to my house without a shirt on, you know, I'm gonna ask you to leave, okay? You cannot, you know, just disrespectful. It's disrespectful to yourself and disrespectful to everyone around you when you don't put on a shirt, okay? Straight up. Straight up. Okay. Area grab comes down. Oh, man. Yeah, panel grab way less good. This is good. Axel's in a good spot here. Axel's in a really good spot here. He's got the, he has the area advantage. He can Magnum. Oh, fanfare. He's gonna get destroyed. Look at that. Beautiful. Get them both. So now Rebic is down some area grabs. He's down some panel grabs. And he's just, like, unfortunately taking these slash locks. He can't even move, right? He's got the ice. Look at that. Slash cross. This is the power of slash cross in action. This is the power of slash cross in action. And unfortunately, those ice panels meant that Rebic couldn't even respond with his own damage, right? This is bad. This is really bad. This is if I'm Rebic, I'm thinking we need to go to game 3. I'm sorry. I know it's not over. It's never over. But wow, and what a great TFC to stop the freeze. To stop the freeze from Element Man. And again, Axel is just like taking advantage of the situation. And the downside as well of, you know, Big Hook, as much as we love it, the downside of Big Hook too is, you know, you can't, if the slash cross is up in your grill like that, Big Hook only stays in the same spot. Your area grabs don't matter, doesn't lock in on the opponent. So Big Hook is just not going to hit a slash cross who's just way up in your grill like that. It's just not going to happen. So it's actually the fact that you can be slash cross and get up in someone's face and with pretty much impunity is a pretty big strike against Big Hook. But still, yeah, this is crazy. Now Rebic's thinking to himself, he's just got to be a little bit better with that spacing, right? Rebic's whole folder is kind of about optimal spacing, optimal placements. Okay, area grab and area grab. That's totally fine. Love that chip Magnum. Look at that. And Axel he's got the setup, man. Axel just knows how to do it. He's been playing on Switch for a while. Ooh, that does hit. That does hit. Oh, it doesn't! Wow, that was the exact frame of invincibility right there. That was the exact frame of invincibility. I actually did not know that. I thought you could still hit cross, or charge cross right as he's about to leave. But I guess that was maybe like 1 frame off. The tiniest bit off. Hey, turn 2 bug fix. It's not as good as turn 1 bug fix, but we'll take it. We'll totally take that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, the fix is in. The fix is in, just as we expected. Okay, Rebic going into slash here. The machine gun's not going to hit, unfortunately. I really appreciate... yeah, great. I love that. Axel's no longer being impatient, right? Is that a freeze? There it is. That's a freeze. Axel's no longer being impatient, right? He's, ooh, double freeze? Are we freezing again? Okay, we're taking it. That's fine. We know better. We know better than to risk Element Man SP up in the Legacy Collection. Stiff arms. That's right. That's right, Ladybug. Needs to stretch more. Get a better. Not be such an old man. You know, Duo is like thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. You know, he's not the young Duo he used to be. He's not. They used to call him Solo. You know, but unfortunately, as the years went on. Okay, Grandman SP doing some great work. Doing some great work. Hitting for a lot of damage. 390 right there. Fast gauge? I'm sorry, slow gauge. Oh, gosh. It's a shame that Axel was not able to interrupt that positioning. And look at that. Aquaman with the freeze. Does Axel not care about slow gauge? He might not. Both players are Gregor, right? Both players are Gregor. Maybe he doesn't care about slow gauge. Maybe he's thinking to himself, ooh, interesting. That's really interesting. Are we just going to waste a turn of it? That is really interesting. Maybe it's getting charged. Maybe it's getting chip charged. Hard to say. This is, And the fanfare stopped! And the fanfare stopped! Is that it? Folks. Rebic fought so hard. Rebic fought so hard, and we got we got the most beautiful meme of that frozen big fist, big hook fist coming in. Oh man, just a little. I know, Rebic, just a tiny bit too slow. Oh man, well done, Rebic. You fought so hard, my friend. You A+, honestly. And that comeback you had in game 1, amazing, amazing. So good, so good. Way too good, you guys. Way too good. All right, we are going back to our bracket. Pablo might still be playing, actually. You know what? We're not going back to the bracket. Let's go hop on Pablo real quick. Okay, this is still, look, it looks like they both still have a decent amount of life. I was able to take a peek beyond the screen capture. Oh gosh, who's Pablo up against? I think it's Sunfish. I don't know what Sunfish is up to. It is a Falzar player, which is seeming pretty rare in this tournament. Falzar is seeming pretty rare in this tournament. Gogito, so true. We were definitely hooked. We were literally book hooked, and we were hooked. it's a beautiful play on words. All right. Looking like there's still some good action on both ends. Oh, Raku's is... Okay. Why is the name Sunfox? It must be a challenge name, huh? Raku makes sense to me. Good old Raku. Oh, Raku's very good. Raku's a very good player. And actually, I don't know if Raku can hear me right now. He probably can't, but Raku is cool because I did change our Discord notification to help him out. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We take those. We take those, you know? Yeah, definitely you're right, Retro. Definitely some negation, which was really cool. A lot of negation. Okay. Ooh, great full cust. Great full cust. I think there's maybe something getting telegraphed here, right? Oh man. The longer we wait, the worse it gets. Oh. Oh man. Ain't that the truth, folks? The longer we wait, the worse it gets. I don't think that did anything. That's bad. And no beast either. So it's not like, and look at all these effectively dead chips, right? Because one of the best things about the beast is being able to take those, you know, kind of useless utility chips and turn them into something, you know, more powerful. Oh, that's a pretty good knuckle. That's a pretty good meteor knuckle. Okay, only 2 hits, I guess, but it's okay. We are going to get the full push. Air grabs are going to happen. Unfortunately, we've already used Slash Cross, right? So it's not like we can really take full advantage of this area. Hey, good not decross, but good good process right there. Look at that. We got just enough time for a charge. Just enough time for a cheeky little charge. Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder, yeah, Fusoner, you're right. Even with the invis, right? It's tough. It's tough. The full cust Raku with that full cust at the end, that was one of the best value full cust. Oh gosh, double points. What is being used here? Are these bees? These are totally bees, aren't they? I haven't looked at Raku's folder yet, so I can't tell you what. Oh, a little bit too slow. What is he cooking? I mean, he's got the Tengu. What is he cooking? There it is, the bees. Oh, banish bees. There it is. There it is, the banish bees coming into full effect. And that was it. Oh no, Pablo's out. Oh man, well congrats to Raku, but oh no, Pablo. Well fought, my friends. You are a very, very, very skilled player. Congratulations to you, my friend, on making it so far as always. Very, very skilled player. Not the... Is that Nicolas Cage, Dashy? Is that we out? We out here being Nicolas Cage. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a lot, you guys. That was a lot. Oh, boy. Let's take a peek at our bracket. We're coming in. Axel is fighting the winner. So actually, let's stay on Axel. Axel will fight Sunfox. We can take a quick minute to look at what Raku's been up to. All right. Oh, actually, I guess Raku is going by Sunfox now, even on Discord. Okay. So, falls our build, as we saw. We saw the double point Risky Honey. Groundman SP, Blastman SP with Protoman SP. A lot of powerful SP options here. We got one win rack. Of course, we're in Falls Earth. That's fine. Ooh, I love to see the Magnum with the Barrier 200. W Barrier 200 is really cool and fun. Grab Banish and B code. That's cool. Risky Honey 1 and B code. Very cool. Seems like the double point is just on the Honey, huh? It's just for the Banish Honey combos. I don't see anything else that's really multi-hitting. I guess Meteor Knuckle maybe, but Meteor Knuckle, when you double point, it makes your Knuckle a little worse because there's more panels to work. So that's it. That's really interesting stuff. Yeah, looking like that's the combo right there. And in fact, it's cool because double point plus Honey plus Banish is like a near perfect combo. I think it's I don't know that it's pretty easy to get out of. So Raccoon, maybe someone else can get right there too. Hey Spencer, the online, yeah, ladder is basically dead, but Discord, like us right here, Spencer. In fact, let me drop our Discord link because we do a lot of fun stuff like these tournaments. That's the way to do it. Discord is the way to do it, right? Okay, so let's get ready to take a peek at both these players. Oh, Axel's got to reload, huh? It seems. March, can you give Axel a DM and let him know we're waiting on him to, or not waiting on him, but we need it seems like maybe his stream died. In fact, I might do something similar too. Yeah, let's see if I can, Alright, let's do it. Okay, I think he's back. Okay, we're good. Let's move the setup. Let's change the music up. As much as I love being 5. Do I have 4.5? I hope I have some 4.5 music. That's kind of my jam. I like 4.5 a lot. I think it's, very, very underrated. Let's see if I can do some digging for some 4.5. Excuse me, gang. Yeah, let's try this out here. Ooh, sorry, gang. I'm sorry, that's so loud. I'm so sorry. I did not mean for that to be as loud as it was. I'm so sorry, everybody. Yeah, you're good, Axel. You're good. You're good. Yo, Lagema, Pablo! Dude, you fought so well. You fought so hard, my friend. We didn't get to see all of the Raku fights. But there were some shenanigans for sure, dude. It's so nice to see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I apologize. I am very sorry. I did not mean for that to be like that. I'm very, very sorry. I'm so sorry. Pablo Lagema, you did so well, my dude. Really, really great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Amazing. Yeah, great to watch from your end. Exactly. We just hopped in at the end, too. Jump from your chair. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I really am. Okay? I should do something. I should eat. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna eat a bag of Takis. That's how sorry I am. You guys know I hate Takis. They're so spicy. They're just, ugh. They're so salty and spicy, and they're just... If I, you know what I mean? That's a good, yeah, we got Chaw. That's great. We got some coming in here, too. Amazing. Alright, looks like they're getting set up. It's not Pablo. This is Axel. This is Axel. Love to see Raku with the Falzer coming in, you know? I love to see my little bird boy doing some action, you know? He's doing, he's fighting hard. This field is very Gregor. I think Switch, is probably a little biased for Gregor, because, the inputs, being a little lagged. Woo! There's a darn good bag of Takis right here. Also, can we get a shout out for Lagema? Ooh. That's good. That's some good stuff. Oh, Taki, I'm being sarcastic. I'm being totally sarcastic. I love Takis. They're the best. I'm being very sarcastic. If you're wondering if the world, flip turned upside down, it is not. Gang. Again, if you live in the East Coast, get excited for this February 3rd meetup. When we get a little more downtime, I'll play some clips that Rebic made. Who, by the way, Rebic, as we saw, also deserves a lot of salutes and emotes. He is what made the tournament from $400 to $500. He donated $100 for extra prizes for people. And he is all about these in-person meetups, which I think everyone should be excited about, right? I want to do more West Coast stuff. I might try to do a California meetup for fun. I don't know. Hard to, it's hard to gauge. Also, is DJ Amamiya still here? DJ Amamiya was asking me about what's in the future, but I've been bad. I've been really bad. I need more Central stuff, yes. Yo, look at me. My only thing, I would love to have you cast with me, Pablo, but this tournament, we put up like a pretty big delay from the Discord to not. I tried to cast earlier with Cora, who was like the sponsor for this tournament, and we weren't able to sync up because when I'm watching on Discord, I can't have a voice chat at the same time on Discord. I mean, long story short, you could watch it and you could cast with me, but you'd be watching it like 30 seconds ahead in the future. Like, we're not really synced up. I need to get like Skype or something. I need to get another way to chat. I need to get another way to chat that is that's not on Discord. Axel, I respect that too. That means the two of us together have a pretty good delay. I love that. That's smart. That's really smart, Axel. I love that. Rebecca, I'm not sure either. Did you, I didn't see any links. But can we get a shout out for, no, it definitely helps, Axel. It absolutely helps. As long as you on your Switch can see it in real time, right? That's true. Microsoft Teams could work too, or like Zoom or something. We're just out here waiting on Raku, huh? Maybe YouTube auto blocks URLs. That's possible. Hop on Twitch real quick if you want to drop that link. Hop on Twitch real quick. Yeah, Google calls work too, huh? But then it's still not perfect because even on a Google call, you would have to watch like my OBS screen, which is like, it's pretty. I mean, you could do it. It's not like impossible. It's just tough. It's not as ideal. Yeah, there's no at least on my Twitch there's no bans. Maybe YouTube URL stuff, maybe it's possible, like it's a permission thing I could use up on. I don't know. No, you're good, Axel. Well, if you want to plug yourself, you could. If you want to plug yourself, you totally could. But it's all good. We're just waiting. It's not a problem. Again, this is going to be better, right? Because Should you send your Twitch screen? But again, so Axel, how do I say this? It doesn't fix it because oh well, actually I guess it does, because then I don't watch on Discord. No, you're right, it does fix it, because then then it's just like a different Windows screen share. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, you're about to start. I forgot it. Maybe in the finals or something. Maybe in the finals we'll consider something different. You gotta win, Axel. You gotta win. That's the big thing. Honestly, I'm gonna join this Discord too. Or maybe I'll Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're hopping in here. Sunfox starting it off. Okay. Pretty good setup here. Obviously, we're kind of not really able to put anything on that bottom chip there. Unless we're getting real cheeky with other options. I think we're just going to put... We're probably just playing footsies round one. Yeah. That sounds about right. We're just like setting up a few things here and there. Being as patient as possible. Man, another reason we love Tengo, right, is like you can get... Oh, wow, that's so much damage. That's 500 damage right there just because the Sage decided to be grass. That is so much damage. Oh, wow, and Beat was there too. Beat was there too, so I guess it was the time freeze counter that was able... how Axel was able to get that first hit off. And it's Hernandez? Okay, they both did. No, I don't think Raku plays Rush, so I don't think the time freeze counter mattered too much. Ooh. That's unfortunate. We are locked in this spot at the moment. There's not a lot that can be done there. Yeah, I don't think Axel's running air shoes. I'm pretty sure he is not. The nice thing... Okay, I guess we have the ability to break out of it from the top. Which is pretty good. You do get your area grab. Ooh, an Aqua coming in. I like this a lot. I'm a big fan of the early Aqua in Falzar, especially if you're not like trying to dig for dust all day, every day. I think there's a lot to be said for that. Because then again, many Gregar players are really relying on like that extra custom that you get from Charge. Ooh, I don't know that was intentional. It's possible it is. It's actually... no, it's actually... Are we setting up a lock here with Gundel Soul? If we're getting a Gundel Soul lock, then actually that was completely worth it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's delicious. If this can fully connect... Whoa! Are we going all in? 10 seconds left. Okay, I like the Judgment first, just in case, right? Judgment first. Yeah, I think 1 is safe. 1 is safer. 2, you want to have 1 for the Chrono Force combo anyway, right? Okay, look at that. D-Cross, Paralysis, Area Grab, Gundel Soul. Beautiful. That's so much damage. Ooh, and right in the center, too. Right in the center, too. Knows the limit. Knows the limit. Okay, and good spacing, able to dodge that as well. I hope on Axel's end it's a little less laggy. I'm sure it is. I think this is just like the results of both of us putting a bunch of screen delays on. The frame rate is like not nearly as great. Yo, Michael, thanks for the clip. Great machine gun dodges, yeah. Definitely some lag. You're not wrong, Toru. You're not wrong. Also, Toru, you're probably you've been waiting for a while, huh? You're waiting for the losers bracket to finish up because I think you're at the top of it, right? You and Tony had a big fight. Ooh. Is that going to be cracking and putting holes? Okay, that was fortunate. It's just cracks. Ooh, less fortunate. Are we jamming it? Oh! The worst Chrono Force I've ever seen! Oh, man. And he gets the lock to D-Cross and spam your charges? Wow, and Rush comes into play. You can't even invis. You can't even invis. Because the Windwreck is interrupting your chip charge? The Windwreck's interrupting your chip charge. So wow. And the rush comes in to stop the invis. That was absolutely insane. What an answer indeed. That was like 3 area grabs. That was like every area grab in the world. Oh, man. Alright, we're not getting frozen here, which is pretty good. It means we can still keep chip charging. Now, we'll say if Axel can land this. Oh, what a smart, what a good. Look at that, Raku packing the defenses. That's gonna totally invalidate the ability to charge up and use your chip charge. Raku doing the most work right now. So smart. Now, I will say, Axel, even with that whiff of a Colonel Force, the rest of his folder has the offensive pressure, right? There's so much happening. Those dragons are very notable, right? Even that lowly little Aquaman SP, as long as he can not be on a hole as he uses it, which I kind of like. I like waiting for that very purpose, right? Ooh, no, Magnum! Yikes, and it penetrates the defenses. And then the barrier comes down. Oh, man. Raku's showing us just what it looks like to be so skilled. Axel, of course, is very skilled as well. I'm not implying that he's not, but I know Raku's been at the N1 for a while, too. Great stuff. Man, all right, there's game 1. Game 1 in Raku's favor. I know, I'm with you, Michael. That was a crazy turnaround. And I'm with you, too, Dashy. Those 3 grabs, like, what the heck? On the perfect turn. Tough game 1. That's alright, you know. We learn, we adapt. Absolutely crazy. Don't you love this game, gang? The fact that it can be as crazy as it is. Now, we have to be careful, too. Because there is... I believe there is still beats. Right? So unless we time freeze counter, Aquaman is not going to be doing much. Yeah, the Tengu mental damage. What a great way to call it. Now, this is a little bit of an awkward situation as well. These permanent holes are really, really awkward for Colonel Force. You're never going to get the full row setup, right? So if you ever... Like, even in this position, when you're +1 on area, the first 2 Colonels are just going to fire on their own at a slower pace than the rest of them, right? So it's, like, really telegraphed. As long as you camp on the bottom, it's really, really safe to, like, not get hit by a Colonel Force. So yeah, not an ideal setup here for Gregor, although I will say, Axel has been dealing a lot of damage just with his charge attacks. Look at this huge lead. It's almost double the life. And this is basically a lock right there. Okay, good invis from Raku. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't be calling him Raku. He is calling himself Sunfish. Raku's just how I know him. Alright. Good stuff. Little gauge action. That is going to decross if we can get that hit. If we can get that hit, that will be pretty good. Yeah, this is interesting. Still got a lot of firepower in the back as well. Obviously, Chrono Force is always there. Oh, wow. This is gutsy. And we have the Magnum. We have the Magnum to stop it. We just gotta wait for the invincibility to end. Look at that. Mash that A button. Love it. Ooh, good grab banish. Love Axel not using the invis there. Oh, gosh. What is happening? Look at Sunfish. He is so bold. He is down. Did he get that hit? There's no way he got that hit. Did he get that hit? Wow. So bold. Risking the double damage. Risking that double damage. I know, Abdi. I wish the lag weren't a thing either. I'm glad we can watch it. It's better than not watching it at all. I'm with you. I wish we didn't have... I have lag on my end, too. Believe me, it's not my internet. Okay, this is pretty strong. It's a shame, though. That area grab is basically worthless. That's a lot of fists. Oh my lord. Was that like 7 fists? That was so many. That was so many fists. I couldn't count just how many there are. Oh, the lag is getting real bad. Oh my gosh, the lag is getting horrible. I could not tell how many fists that was. Oh man. Okay. And a turn, and a turn. Oh, I forgot about beats. I forgot about beat. Wow, that was a really impactful beat. That was a very, very impactful beat. It must be nice to get more than 2 hits in a Giga. So true, Rebik, so true. Poor Big Hook. Big Hook hype, though. A lot of Big Hook hype out in here. Yeah, indeed. Just as Toru said, still got a lot of damage. We're not, Ooh, good barrier. Oh, but even better. Oh, gosh. Even better response. Getting that area back. Okay, I was thinking we might be able to charge it up just in time. Ooh, locking him? We have the wreck. I think Life Aura has been used. I think Sunfish has used Life Aura. I'm pretty sure that's already happened. This is tough. This is tough. I like it. Oh, wow. Okay, it's fine. Not that it mattered, right? Although I think Axel probably would have preferred to chip charge one of those invises, right? I don't know that Axel really wanted to necessarily use the invis there right away. Boy, we're definitely getting some choppy frame rates. Okay, the second invis comes down. And again, the boldness of this Tengu. I mean, I guess Axel's already used his slash, right? So, there's really no other way to punish the Tengu cross. It's like, it's sticking around, right? It is totally sticking around. Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree. This, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he dodged! He dodged! He dodged. Oh! Bees? Bees? Ah! He got him right before the bees! He got him right before the bees! Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That was close. Hey, hey, turn 1 bug fix. Hey, things are looking pretty favorable here. Things are looking pretty favorable. We love to see it. Turn 1 bug fix gaming. Wow, look at that big grip. We are digging, folks. We are out here digging. Dropping those magnums. Got the anti. Got the bug fix. Got the area. We are just unloading. And we're going to proc that rush too, aren't we? Ooh, interesting. I probably would have TFC'd that. I think I would have used the invis on that to preserve your anti-damage. Maybe Axel really, really wants to deal with rush. Maybe he's like not at all interested in yeah, maybe he's not at all interested in having that come up later in the game. Digging up a hole. Oh man, I saw that movie like a year ago again. I was surprised at how well it held up. I was pretty into it. Alright, we're out here punishing. Yeah, it is really interesting, huh? I still think that using the rush, using the invis there was a little better to keep your anti-damage against that Magnum. But, yeah. Alright, we're hopping out of this. Maybe we can get the punish on the Aqua. It's gonna be tough, though. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Hey there, thank you for the follow! Thank you, Atro. Nice to meet you. Ask us any questions, Atro. Seriously, ask us any questions if you're wondering about anything. Alright, gauges are coming. Gauges are coming. We're trying to pressure with our Buster as much as possible. Mashing it, right? Yeah, I love it. You love to see it. And now we have another... Ooh, okay. No uninstall, thankfully. That's funny. We can't actually punish it. Wow! Wait, did he slide and freeze? Did they just hit him on the sliding animation? I think that's what happened. I think he slid and got hit by that aqua right there. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wow. We see so many things in these tournaments. We see so many things where we're like, that never happens. And like, combined, they all happen, don't they? Oh man, I can't look away for a second to pour more water, can I? These are so intense. Okay. Defenses are up. We can pierce through that invis. We can't pierce through it with our erase. Proto-Man doing all the work. Stopping that Lyphora. Love to see those B-boys. Those B-bros doing it. Oh, full cust. Okay. Slid backwards and stayed frozen. That's amazing, Revik. That's hype. Oh, it's so anyone's game, Toru. And it's game 3. It is game 3. Think about this, too. Axel had a life lead based off the Navi Customizer. So this is it's pretty... There's a lot of good advantage to Sunfish right here. Okay. Good barrier, good barrier. Bummer. If only we could have mashed that full cust a little bit more, huh? Ugh. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, we're committed at this point, right? We're committed, it seems. Yo, Chrono, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Chrono, what were you up to? Welcome on in. Howdy, tournament friends. We got some rough frame rate right here, but we're having a fun time with this tournament. We really are, Chrono. Okay, okay. I mean, this is rough because... Oh, can you charge it? Can you pull it off? Can you not get hit by that? Yeah, that's hard to not get hit by that. That's really hard. Neovari! Beat? Didn't beat already happen? Oh, that was last game. Oh, that was last game. And of course he got hit by that freaking Neovari. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Only 2 hits! Only 2 hits! Only 2 hits! Yeah, I think, Sunfish has the life lead, right? He's down to take that trade. Oh, this is bad, though. How do you push him back? How do you push him back? Thanks for the shout-out, mods. Thanks for the shout-out. Chrono's awesome. Oh, let's go Eevee. That's fun. Oh, man. This is, oh, gosh. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. This is so close. Oh gosh, can he get that hit? Imagine, 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 imagine. Just dream, just dream. Dream a little dream. Dream a little dream, everybody. It hits, it hits. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Can it hit? It missed. The paralysis missed. The paralysis missed. Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, still good, still good. Oh, the ice panels. Oh, the ice panels. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No! 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 That was so close. That was so close. That was so close. Oh, Azure is so true. Azure is so true. Oh, man. Oh, my heart. My heart was racing. Axel, well fought, dude. Well fought. Sunfish, well earned. You went to game 3. You went to game 3. Well fought on all ends. All players, all ends. Man. I feel you, Axel. I feel you. But I also feel the desire to decross and get that slash there too. So, you know, it's tough. You know, hindsight's 20/20, but honestly, I probably would have ran it the same way you did. Honestly, I probably would have ran it the same way. That was insane. Wow. That was so good. Okay, we're back to our bracket. Oh, man. My heart is still just in it. Okay, Tofu versus Axel. I'm sorry, Tofu versus Sunfox in the finals. The unfortunate thing about that is I don't think we can watch this. I don't think either Raku or Tofu are capable of streaming. Let me take a look here. Toru is not a streamer. And Sunfish. Or Sunfox. Why? I said Sunfish. I'm sorry, it's not Sunfox. Okay, well, I'm assuming that Sunfox is not able to stream either. Chip tier list coming. Wait, none of them can screen share. Oh, that's right. None of them can screen share. Would have been able to stream, but having issues at home. So yeah, no more streamers, huh? Well, I hate to say it, I guess our tournament's over. I hate to say it, but if we can't actually watch any of these battles, it doesn't. I think we're kind of done. That's the joy of the Legacy Collection on Switch, right? The joys of the Legacy Collection. You know, we got to deal with capture cards. We got to deal with some some real life issues in that way. What a bummer. It's not that bad. Let me see if you can get. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rocky, if you can pull it off, that'd be hype. No, Legacy Collection does not have replays, and I wish it did. And even if they did, to export it on Switch and then get it on a shareable file to PC is also kind of tricky. Yeah, no replays, unfortunately. Again, not that we need to sing Tango's praises even more than we already sing it, because we all know how good it is. But yeah, bit unfortunate, y'all. Let's see if Rock Cubes can get it going. About to lose on purpose to watch Grand Finals. Let's see. Let's wait on Rock Cubics. Yes. Let's take a second as well while we're hanging out. Let's get ourselves. Oh wow, my face is gone. Okay, this is probably not happening. Hold on a second. Let me take a second to pull it up. Stream your webcam on a computer to your TV. Exactly. Axel nailed it. That's how you do it, y'all. Make it happen. Gang, we basically just watched battles that were 20 frames per second. So I'm pretty sure we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Using 50, 30-second save clips. Imagine that. Alright, well, I will say, while we're waiting to see if Rock Cubics can pull it off, and again, don't feel too bad if you can't. I mean, again, this is just the Switch. I mean, gang, I literally seeded the bracket in favor of capture card players, and still the, we got dominated by all the capture card list folks. But while we're waiting, we can take a little second to pull up a little bit of some fun New York coverage. Again, I think there's a lot to be said about IRL meetups. I've only hosted a few myself at those previous Demicons in the past, right? I've hosted 2 Texas tournaments. I will say this year I would like to host one around April or May in Colorado, and then another one in October in New York, NYC, New Jersey type of areas too. So I think I'm gonna try my best to get some more fun tournament action going. That's something that I really care about. But yeah, seems like at the moment we're gonna have to wait. So yeah, let's do a little. Let me do a little finagling here. We'll watch a tiny bit of this. Yeah, local tournaments. Atro, do you live near the East Coast? Have I ever gone to the Midwest? Would you consider Colorado the Midwest? Would you consider Colorado the Midwest? Because if so, yes, that is probably happening. I, as a Californian, am also very interested in setting up some stuff in my home state. Seeing if there's anyone who would be interested in that. Live in the EU. Live in the EU. I actually know a decent amount of EU people, funny enough. I do know a decent amount of EU people. Yeah, get that Discord going, Rebby. Rebic. I called you Rebby again. I'm sorry. All right. We'll watch a little bit of this, though. Florida. Grantanos. Maybe Georgia one day. Maybe Georgia one day. I could be pretty down. I know a lot of people in Georgia. All right. Can we hear this?
Aura. That's gonna break Aura.
There.
So again, you can see at an LGS. Whoops, where's my face?
Yes.
Whoa, double.
Too big a face.
Oh,
Too big a
angry.
face.
Oh,
Omega anger.
he's got the Arthur hand coming.
Oh, what's he gonna do? He's angry. What's he gonna do?
I guess maybe I shouldn't trump the face of the people,
Left, right,
the real life
right.
people who are there.
What's he gonna do with the anger?
I know Axel would be down for Georgia.
He got.
I know you would, Axel. I know you would. I would love to, honestly. I love Georgia as a state. I would. It doesn't. Let's just say I don't need a lot of motivation to hang out in Georgia. And Florida people could come to Georgia, right?
Okay, now comes out.
They would do it. In fact, maybe instead of New York NYC, I should do it in Georgia, since there's already East Coast stuff up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I should do Georgia instead of NYC.
Snakes.
Oh, snakes in the back. Wow.
There's so many snakes.
That's fun. That's really fun.
All right, last turn of.
What do you guys think? Should I put my face back or not? It's fun to see the IRL people. And it's a clever setup. You get to see both players up in here too.
So, if that Gregor didn't whiff, like this would have been a different game. This would have been.
Your last winner commuted from New Jersey. There you go. New Jersey's not too far from New York City, right?
From both players. Honestly. They're
Oh.
both playing Gregor.
Yeah.
I would love to see.
You think I'm handsome?
Gregor, also known as
triple
the
shot.
good one.
All right, here's
Not
the
in this lighting.
life
This is
aura.
bad
Very
lighting.
tough. Use those turns. And that's gonna pop the life aura. Just enough damage.
That is really
Exactly
sweet of you to say,
200
though.
on the dot.
That is very
He's
sweet.
still
I would
in
never.
East,
That's not a word
though.
I would use to describe myself. But I
Snake,
appreciate that.
A single
He could
snake
probably
who
pull off
stands
Georgia.
on the
Really?
one.
3 hours from Chattanooga. Really?
One. Get some damage.
Of
Okay,
all
this is
the
making me
snakes
think
I've
Georgia
seen
should
in my
happen.
life, that was one of them.
This is making me think Georgia should happen.
Out of beast turns.
I'll make the New York, New Jersey
And
players that I
looks
know
like,
exist
looks like DSS
come
is
down
on
a little bit
names.
below.
God damn
It's
it.
the same coast, right?
Yeah. Oh, we
It's the
didn't-
same
we
coast.
got the smiley
We didn't
face
do
still.
names.
They don't know who's playing. We'll fix
That's really
that.
sweet of you.
Oh, we got a flash bomb.
These are fun battles.
I'm not looking.
Oh, locked in. Wow.
It was,
Oh, I don't know if the flash bomb is going off. I
Are
can't
there more
see.
I can't
snakes?
see.
Are more snakes gonna be? This is so funny. I love
Oh,
seeing
big
snakes go
snake.
crazy.
Big snake.
Oh, big
and no, he's at one. Undershirt, but he's blind. And that's,
And that's
game
the
one.
game.
Love that.
Oh, we're seeing a beast.
Do it in Washington.
Wind rat combo. Oh, it's step.
What about California or Colorado? Because that's pretty close. We're on the West Coast.
Oh, he's getting
We're on the
lit
West
up
Coast.
by these Falzar busters.
Hold on. Let me take a quick second. Let me take a quick second here, everybody. Who would actually? I mean, obviously this is a pretty biased chat, but these are people who would come out, right? Like, if I were like, raise your hand, I guess, or maybe I'll do a poll. Like, who would actually come out to Georgia if I were to do something in like October, you know, or even May? Probably October, but would you come to a Georgia event? Yes. Here you go. Here's a bunch of options. Here's a bunch of options. Very, very good stuff. Cheap enough tickets are a real thing. Cheap enough, and I'm telling you, I would plan these in advance, right? So my thoughts are May and October to do 2 events. So last year, if you guys are curious, I had a whole event called Demicon. That was my second one I ever did, which was fun. It was in Texas. We had a bunch of fun. It was like a whole. If you've seen my video, have you guys seen my video? Maybe I'll post my video if you guys haven't seen it. You know, we had like a little. Here, it's kind of amateurish, but I don't know. It's cute. It's like it's my Twitch video that plays. If you guys have or haven't seen it, it's my little Twitch video. if I go up top. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, right. Need some more LC stuff. That's right. You're right, George Cha. Is that a national park? Is that an actual national park? It's about 3 hours. Really? Honestly, even hearing 4 people say that they would come to Georgia is like pretty hype. That would excite me. I'd be really down to do it. I think I don't know if that's a national park. I think it's a national monument. Okay, so I'm going to type this real quick. So Ladybug, maybe Michael Michelli. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cha. Who else would come to Georgia? Who else would honestly come to Georgia if they could, if they had enough time? Is Rec Raccoon saying California or Georgia? I can't tell. Ruiz is saying they would do it. And keep in mind too, I would want to do one in Colorado as well. California or Colorado. In like April or May or something. And yeah, Atro, I know the EU is tough to get stuff going. If there were ever like enough people that I could hang out with to do it, I'd be really down for that. I think it'd be super cool. Grantano says possibly. Okay. I like a possibly. I'll take a possibly. And then I'll ask the same question for California or for Colorado. Because again, I want to do 2 this year. I got big goals, gang. 2024, this is our year. Okay? In what? 3 weeks. In exactly 3 weeks, it'll be the 28th of January. In 3 weeks, it'll be my 2-year anniversary since I first started streaming and, content creating or whatever. Okay, it'll be 2 years. All right? I want our 3rd year to be the best year ever. I'm so freaking stoked. I'm selling so much of my collection stuff. If you want anything behind me, if you want like retro game stuff, like you have no idea how much stuff I've hoarded over the years. I'm liquidating it. I'm getting better gear, better whatever, better editing. I got big goals for this year. And I will say too, a second thing I'm doing that maybe you've heard about or maybe you haven't. So you probably haven't. But I'm trying an IRL channel as well called Scoutmaster Travels. I want to visit all the national parks. I'm riding up the 101 freeway. I'm doing like a big week-long road trip that I'm going to be filming, try to make a thing out of that. It's going to be amazing. I have not dropped any videos on that because this is just like a concept right now. But if you are interested in checking that out before, the first video drops, I guess I'll drop this is my second YouTube channel. That'll be a thing. It doesn't have a logo yet. It doesn't even have a logo yet, you guys. But it's going to be hype, okay? It's going to be real hype. I mentioned October for Georgia. Your friend's getting married then, so that takes priority. That's fair. That's fair, Grantano. So it sounds like a very loose maybe. But anyway, my point is this, gang. This is the year. I want to do 2 IRL events. I want to have a lot more YouTube content. I want to play every DS game this year on stream. That's going to be hype. And I want to do more tournaments that aren't just Mega Man. I want to do like Uno Mobile tournaments. I want to do like Power Wash Simulator. I want to do really dumb tournaments that aren't really competitive but are just like fun and silly. Like that's something I'm really into. So yeah, that's those are kind of like the big. Yes. Well, every North American one, Atro, every North American one to start with. And not necessarily beat them, okay? Because beating them is impossible. That would be way too long. But playing them and like reviewing them, I think is possible. Smash tournament would be cool, you guys, but the problem with the Smash Bros tournament is I do not know enough about the game on a like pro like frame rate like data level to actually like commentate on it, right? Like that's just not like I know Smash, like I can talk about Smash. I wouldn't be able to do it. So if I were to do a Smash tournament, I would want it to be not the traditional rule set. I would want to do something like amiibo battles. Like if that's even possible. I don't even know if you can do that. If you can have your amiibo go online. I would want to do something like train your amiibo and have an amiibo battle tournament. Or like items on, like just like not even a competitive rule set. I would want to do something like that. Cause again, I'm not skilled enough. And there are people like, cause trust me, like if you want to play Smash competitively, you can throw a dart and you'll land on something that will have online tournaments for you or do something for you. Like, that's a huge community. So if I were to do Smash, I would either not do it at all, or I would do it like, very like a casual kind of rule set or something. So yeah, something like that. Something like that. Again, Project M, that's cool and all, but I can't. I would want to cast my own tournament. I wouldn't want to have someone else cast. I mean, they could be a partner who would know more of it. Like, if I had an IRL partner who really knew Smash Bros, maybe, and I would just be like the hype guy or whatever you call that, color commentator. I don't even know what you call that. But I would not like. I can't speak on a professional level. I'm not pro enough to do that. And to be honest with you, I'm also not really that. I love Smash Bros, but like, again, millions of people do Smash Bros. I would not be interested in doing Smash Bros unless it were like a sillier rule set. So yeah, those are my things. Okay, are these maybe the Georgia people? And I'll do another poll while we're at it. While we're just hanging around, I'll do another poll as well. Okay, because I live in California. Okay, be honest. Again, 5-minute poll coming up. 5-minute poll coming up too. That's my, again, this is for West Coast, okay? And this would probably be in like April or May. Probably like May, if I'm being honest. This would be one of those too. Because again, I want people to have enough time to think of stuff. I want to plan it out. I'm leaning Colorado because if you guys know Raging Potato, he's told me he'd be down to host an event. And that would be amazing for me because I need other people. Right now, I'm kind of a one-man show when it comes to a lot of the stuff I do. Obviously, March is really great at helping with tournament stuff, but I need more people to like plan stuff if I want to be ambitious and have 2 IRL events this year. I need more help and more planning. It's just not possible. So yeah, good stuff. Smash Bros. Ultimate Hero only, down special only. Must use Kamikaze if you roll it. That's funny. That is funny. Smash Ganon tournament. The shenanigans. The shenanigans. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I love that. The shenanigans. What would you advise to someone who barely played BN series who wants to get in the competitive side? Great question, Atris. So the first thing I would say, I mean, I'm biased. I would I make a lot of tutorial videos on YouTube that I think are helpful for new players. I've been meaning to make like an updated version of it and have like a bigger playlist of like more exciting stuff with that. I've been meaning to like flesh it out a bit more and have it be like the ultimate guide that has like almost everything you would need to get into it. So I don't have that yet, but I do have playlists that are pretty good. I would recommend our Discord. We've got a really solid Discord. We're a little bit more biased towards the Legacy Collection, but we do play Tango 2. If you want, because the N1 Grand Prix is also an amazing spot for competitive net battles. Like, there's no doubt about it. They're really, really great. And I mean, they're the best, honestly. They're the best. But I will say, in terms of like getting into it, I think that our server is maybe a little bit better, only because like we're Legacy Collection focused, and we're smaller, right? So like it's easier to like answer questions, I guess. But again, I don't want to. That's not me bashing the N1. I love the N1. And when you really want to start playing on Tango and playing with like really, really, really good players, like you gotta check them out too. So I guess what I would recommend is like tutorials on YouTube. Again, I'm biased. I would recommend my Discord server. Because again, we do a lot of battles and we have tags for newer players too. So if you want to like ease into it and not play against really, sweaty players who are ultra competitive, there's that. And honestly, just playing games, right? Just playing is the best way to do it. So that really helps. So oh, I love that, Grand Tennis. That's awesome. Really love to hear that. Yeah, really love to hear that. If you want to get into competitive, play all the games first. Yeah, hey there, Ricky. Nice to see you. So yeah, very, very good stuff. Yeah, very, very good stuff. I would be down for more Pokemon stuff too. I like that random battle that we did. We did a random battle tournament some time ago that was like super, super fun. Okay, seems like most people are saying California's too far, which is fair. That's super fair, I think. So, oh, Cora! Wait, Cora, did you make a new account? Cora, did you make a new account? You don't have to do that. You can just change your name. You can just change your name if you're if you're trying to get a new one. The Rental Rumble. I don't know what's next, y'all. I really dropped the ball on keeping up with testing and stuff. I have no idea, to be honest. If I'm being ultra honest with you, if I'm being really, that account was yours. Oh, that's even funny. But you are Cora. You are the Cora that has sponsored this event and deserves all the spam emotes, salutes, and everything like that. If you got used to the sweat, then yeah, you'll have a great time. You'll have a great one, Astro. Our server's great. The end one's great. You know, you'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun, and honestly, in both. So that'll be really good. Very, very good time here. Yeah, exciting stuff. Gang, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little part of the reason I want to do more dumb tournaments. Yeah, I think we'll do Georgia. I think we will do Georgia in like October or something, or maybe even May. But it's probably too soon. Probably October. Yeah. Again, as much as I love the New York NYC players, we'll get there eventually. We'll probably get maybe next year. But you've already got an IRL setup, right? So like, I would rather plant the flag in a new area, and also one that I'm familiar with. I love Georgia. I've used to live there. I would rather plant the flag in a new area and like, you know, expect some of the NYC New York players to come out and hang out with us. So that sounds good. We'll do Georgia. I'm gonna codify it right now. Again, so while we're just hanging around, chatting, and doing whatever, what was I gonna say? I had something important to say and I can't even remember. Okay, so here's the honest truth. We do a lot of Mega Man tournaments and they're great and I love them and they're awesome. I really like for the YouTube channel that you guys know. I'm still doing like Mega Monday uploads. I'm still gonna do Monday uploads like every week, and of course I'm still playing, you know, watching the anime. We're playing games and stuff. As far as hosting tournaments, I'm getting a little burned out on Mega Man, only because I feel like there's a lot of fun new tournaments that I would really enjoy doing. Again, I feel like Uno Mobile is like, you can reasonably expect to see an Uno Mobile tournament like coming up. Like, I would like to dip my toes into dumb tournaments and see how those goes, just for fun, just to mix things up a little bit. And again, the YouTube channel that we're still doing Mega Mondays like uploads and stuff, but I really, as a person, as a content creator, I love the Nintendo DS, and I really want to try my best to play every single one of them, which I think will be really fun. So I think me personally, I would probably take a bit of a break for Legacy Collection tournaments or Mega Man tournaments, and probably do an Ultra one in like April, right? Like 1 year anniversary of the Legacy Collection. I would want to have like, again, an event like this where like big prizes, big excitements, and take like a little bit of a break, you know, focus on some other tournaments and DS stuff, and then come back to it. That's my thoughts. So again, that's probably not the answer you guys want to hear. Obviously, everyone here loves Mega Man. If you're tuned into this stream on YouTube or Twitch, like, obviously you enjoy that. But that's my thought. That's just kind of where I'm at personally, on like a very, you know, on a very real level. And again, now that I'm thinking about it, there's maybe a way to combine my love of playing the DS this year with, you know, there's probably a way to combine that with like fun tournaments. I don't know, like, I know that people play Star Force 3 online. I don't know how people do it, to be honest with you. I don't know what, is it like, I don't know what emulator does it. I don't know what DS emulator does, like, online multiplayer stuff. But I would actually be really hyped to try, like, a random Star Force 3 tournament. I know that there's a scene for it. Which is really, really cool. And I also know that, I mean, like, I would love to see, like, a Mario Kart DS tournament, or, like, a freaking, like, a Clubhouse, like, you know what I mean? Like, like, I would love that. I don't know what competitive DS games there are. Or, like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Underground, like, Capture the Flag tournament. Like, what the heck? Like, that'd be amazing. It sounds hard to do. I don't know that I'd be able to pull it off necessarily, but that's great. Yeah, Mega Silver, if you ran stuff, and I would hype it up. Don't make it seem like I'm dipping out of Mega Man. It's the opposite. If any of you want to host a tournament, do you guys remember last month, Deli Belly hosted a really cool no time freeze chip tournament. Every chip that you could use was all real time, right? So it was like you were using weird chips that you never get to see. Like Reflector was the meta, right? Like everyone was all about the Reflector, which is super cool. But yeah, like, and again, that was him coming to me and be like, hey, like, can I host this on your server? I'm like, yeah, you can host it on my server. Like, and I'll stream, you know what I mean? Like, we had all the Tango replays, we went over the VODs, we had a really, really cool one, right? So yeah, suffice it to say, if you want to host a tournament, if you have the idea to host some Mega Man events, and you want to, you know, DM me, I will promote it, you know what I mean? I'll promote it, like, we'll talk about it, we'll have a great time, like, I'm stoked. So don't make it seem like I'm distancing myself from Mega Man. We're doing the uploads, we're doing everything. I just personally want to take a little bit of a break for tournaments, and then have a big ultimate one for the 1 year anniversary in April. That's my That's my idea. So, yeah, good stuff. Big Brain Academy. Toon Billy, so I never played Big Brain. I've never played Big Brain Academy. I was a big Brain Age fan. I feel like if I start playing the DS games again, I probably want to start each stream off with a little Brain Age exercise. You know, get that brain age of 20. You know what I mean? I'm getting older. I'm getting up in the years, y'all. We gotta get fresh brains. You know, gotta work on that gray matter. You know, according to Dr. What's his name? Dr. Kawasaki or he was something. I think that's from Kirby. I think that's Chef Kawasaki. Minesweeper tournament. Wait, I got it. Hold on a second. Can I pull this off right now? I don't know if I can pull this off. Give me a second, you guys. I've got it though. You just gave me the best idea ever. You just got a live. That was a live brain blast that just came in. Get ready, you guys. Get ready for this. Okay. I don't know that you're ready, but you need to do your best, okay? Hold on a second. It's gonna take me a second. Okay, gang, look at this. Look at this. This is Mega Man Minesweeper. This is part of the cell phone games that just dropped. Very recently. Look at that. I'll even shrink it a little bit. Look at this. We have a Mega Man Minesweeper tournament. You just like go up and down. You hit your buttons, right? You gotta try to do your best. Not hit any of those mines. I think this is actually an amazing idea. Look at that. I'm actually kind of crushing it right now. Oh! Alright, just kidding. I didn't crush it. I thought for sure that was not a mine. Oh well. I suck. Amazing. Alright, anyway. That could actually be really fun. Those are the ideas I'm talking about. I want dumb ideas like that. I think dumb ideas are like the best way to do it. So, anyway. Has anyone talked to Rock Cubics? Is there any chance that we're gonna get to see any more stream games? Because I'm out here chatting. I'm gonna chat to Kathy, and that's great and all. But I also want to respect your time as viewers. So I don't know. if that's possible. I would love to see some stream matches. Obviously, we did the best we could with the stream setup. Obviously, you need capture cards for the Switch. Unfortunately, you know, you just have to have that. Capture card isn't working. Okay. Well, I hate to say it. I feel like we're ending on a whimper here, but we may have to end it here just because it's just not possible to watch any of these other ones. Maybe we could. We could rewatch some of the battles from yesterday that were pretty cool. The games from the other set was pretty awesome. But yeah, I think it's probably gonna be it. So let me go to my little ending. I love this theme. This is one of my favorite. This song that you're hearing right here is like a top 10 favorite Mega Man Battle Network song that I'm like all about. I appreciate that Mega Silver, but like we're just delaying it, right? It's like that's just, you know, I feel like if we're not gonna get to watch the last of it, would be really cool. Oh, is that right? Is that right, Axel? You know what? Are you part of that Hello Mango server? Is that the one, Axel? Or is there a different server? That would be fun to do another cross thing. A while back, I got to do a tournament with them that was really cool. Which was really cool. I'll ever do a Battle Network 3 patch tournament? Maybe. The only issue is that it's Tango only, which I guess, you know, as we've seen today, Switch is not really ideal. I would like to support the Legacy Collection as much as possible, but I don't know that that's like, I don't know how feasible it is. I don't know, maybe. The answer is maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like I said, I kind of want to take a bit of a BN tournament break and have a big one for April. That's my thought. So, that's my thought. And again, like, you guys know the N1 Grand Prix, like, they're amazing. Like, they're always doing tournaments, always running stuff. But I think I would personally, when it comes to me investing my own time and energy and effort and PR, I would want to wait for an Ultimate April. If you, the viewers, have any ideas for a tournament, you want to host it on our Discord server, you want me to stream it or hype it up or whatever, come to me. I'm super happy to help. We'll probably pick a Mega Monday Twitch day and we'll fire it off and have some fun. But yeah, I think for me personally, I will probably host another thing in April. Like from my own for my own brain and for my own like everything or whatever, right? Again, I'm super happy to uplift anyone who wants to do stuff like that. So anyway, good night to all of you, or I guess good afternoon or whatever to all of you. It's not evening. Thanks for tuning in. This was a really fun stream. Obviously, we didn't get to end on, you know, the end, you know, knowing who the winners were or whatever. But we'll take a look at challenge later and have some good stuff too. Ooh, yeah, no, Rebic, that's awesome. $100 C tier tournament. DM me again. I'm super happy to uplift that. I'm super happy to get the word out. That sounds fun, and I'm into that. That sounds really fun, Rebic. That sounds absolutely great. Tofu might be able to stream. Might take a while though. Yeah, I don't know. If I had a solid answer, I would feel better about it. But it's seeming like we're all just kind of like, not necessarily purgatory, because I'm happy to. I could talk all day. I could chat all day about dumb stuff in my life, you know. But that's not what you viewers. You viewers are here for some awesome Battle Network action, right? Again, I'll drop. I'm gonna drop the IRL YouTube channel one more time. Again, this is a big goal of myself, a big goal for me as a person in this year for 2024. The 2 goals for YouTube: second channel for IRL stuff like this. That's gonna be this right here. Don't even have a logo for it. Got to work on that. Second goal is playing all the DS games, right? Again, probably won't actually play all of them, but that's the goal. And then I guess the other thing that I'll plug at the end of everything is our survey, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of my chat bot going crazy about it. But for real, you guys are really important. You know, every single person who's watching this, you are the reason like this is even possible. If nobody watched what I did, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I would like to think that I would do it. It would just be more of a hobby, right? It wouldn't be like, you know, what I want to spend my life doing. All of you are important, and I want your voice to be heard. So please take this link. It's so fast. This is the shortest survey you've ever seen in your entire life. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you enjoy. Because, you know, I don't want to just be self-gratifying. You know, I want people to, you know, to be excited about the stuff that we do. So anyway, you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Happy Sunday. We'll see you real soon. Tomorrow, we're going to finish Beast. It's Mega Monday tomorrow. So we're going to finish the Beast anime. So come and join us if you're interested in that. I'm taking most of next week off for that YouTube channel that I just talked about. I'm basically going to ride up the entire 101 freeway in California, which is huge. That's like a 10-day event. It's going to be huge. And again, I'm trying my best. I'm going to, you know, it's a new format for me. I'm going to try, I don't know, vlogging, whatever. It's going to be fun. So again, I'm taking a lot of days off next week. January 28th in 3 weeks is our 2-year anniversary. 2 years since I started streaming on Twitch. And I've just never looked back. It's been so much fun. This is gonna be our best year ever. Look forward to some big, exciting announcements on that. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Have a really, really good stuff. Have a really, really fun time. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining us. What's the general dummy operation?